I was like, why is it so silent? How's it going, everybody? I just saw the person that Moon had sex with. That chick was hot. Don't blame the guy. All right. Today we be playing Halls of Torment. That'd be correct. Yesterday we were playing Tectonica. Silence Puppy comes in and with the likes. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you know who Moon is, but this dude went to TwitchCon and ended up having sex with some chick while he was married. But this chick he had sex with, I can see why he did it. And then everybody says, welcome to the Champions Club. I fucking love it. But yesterday we were playing Tectonica, and really while I was playing that game, Daniel, how's it going? The one thing I was thinking about is playing Planet Crafter. Depending on how this goes today, I might play that game. That game's dope. And people agree because they say it's overwhelmingly positive. You one step closer to 33 Immortals? I have no idea if you can still play that game. I have played this game before, but I went ahead and just started from scratch. Because when I played it, it was just like early release. And now, as of yesterday, it's like officially out. So I want to see from ground zero, what have they added? Driving so that all the likes for now and yes. Thank you for all that, by the way. Definitely helps push people in here. Funny thing is now that it's close to October, I love watching horror games. Like I said yesterday, so I basically just watched Dan's game for the whole month. However, since it hasn't officially started, he just puts out like little videos, and so I was like, Yaza, how's it going? I went back and watched my video of Unhinged, which is a great game, but I was on it. I was on it that day when it came to streamer mode. I was impressed with myself. As I was sitting there watching it, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? If I could just be like that every day, I just might make it. Thank you for all the love. But I was impressed with myself. That I could play a game and still talk about random shit at the same time, I was like, you know, that's pretty fucking impressive. All right, what do we have here? There's no way I can like upgrade anything. I don't got shit. Kill 5,000 enemies. Okay, this is what you have to do. Got you. I was like, there's no way I can upgrade. What's this? Is this too... What do you get for this? Oh, you get gold. Okay. I know I said I've played this game before, but for anybody that doesn't know, after 3 days, my mind gets wiped. So it's like playing a game for the first time. Thank you so much. It's like your fingers broke on the like button. I like it though. Imagine if you have like bots that show up. Just like, I bet there's people that go around trying to like sell a bot that likes your shit. Funny thing is at least on TikTok, you don't really have people like coming in spamming links. So there's that. Unlike Twitch, that shit's like every day. It used to be like really bad. I'd have months though where it was not anything. So how many, I wonder if they've added a map since the last time I played. It'll be a while before I figure it out. That's for sure. I like, first of all, I will say that Halls of Torment on Survivor-like games is like, I gotta move this shit, dude. I ain't bend it down. On the Survivor-like game, in my opinion, top notch. I would say it's number 2. I like the fact, this mechanic where you pick up items and put them on your guy, I feel like should be in all Survivors, like, for now on. I only say it's second best because I can't remember the name of the game. There's another game that came out shortly after this that has better graphics, and you do basically the same thing. I really like that game. Even though when I was playing it, I was talking mad shit about it. But that's usually how you can tell that I like a game. Like I say, if you're not hating, you ain't having fun. However, there is a fine line between fun hate and fuck this game. Pickup range. Every time I play one of these Survivors, like, I'm like, pickup range sounds effing useless. Crit bonus. I forgot to see what my starter stats were. It's usually an important thing to do. So you know, because obviously there's like tanky, attack people, you know, type shit. Let's do area. Can't be a bad thing. If I am correct, this should be the game where there's like a secret thing that makes you stronger. We have to find it. There's like a pillar, I believe, and 2 different rows spawn off the pillar. Why does it still feel like I'm like leaning down? There's 2 things that spawn off the pillar, or like 2 routes. Nothing different so far. We did restart the entire thing. They fucking changed the game from scratch.
Hey,
I guess they could have updated the graphics a little
Nothing
bit.
too different that I'm seeing.
I like where your head's at though, Trek. Already off to hating. Force? What the fuck is force? Improve different parameters depending on the weapon. Do damage. I saw the person that Moon had sex with. She's hot. I don't blame the dude. Especially for how like ugly his ass is, dude. Having money is dope. I could see why. Trying the ice level. Oh, you're trying. I thought you saw what I like me actually playing.
I'm trying ice level.
And you're like, dude, this don't look different at all. And I literally just like fired up the game. But I'm a fan. Oh, here we follow these things. I am a fan though of hate. I am a gamer, just like all other gamers. I still saw more shit about Concord today of people hating on it. I'm like, they will not let that game just fucking die. The fact that Concord lives rent-free in so many people's head, I see that as a success on their part. Sometimes I think those people they do that shit just to like fuck up gaming. Maybe mentally they hate gaming so much that they're trying their best to ruin it. And so the more people who complain about it, they're like, mission complete. Base block strength. Where's attack speed? If you don't take damage, you don't need to worry about damage. Or you don't need to worry about withstanding damage, I guess is the word we're going for. All right, so we gotta follow these. Drive, how's it going? We have to follow these blood trails. They'll lead us to these, and then we have to kill people in them. And then we have to go to, we gotta go back to the other blood trail. I don't seem to be doing a lot of damage. We follow the other one, and then it's gonna give me like a damage boost. So then when we go to fight the boss guy, I can't remember. I think it makes the boss at half health. I don't know if it gives me a damage boost. I think it just starts the boss off of half health. Vegito? Is that how you say that, dude? We'll say yes. Base health, probably not bad. I don't want crit. I'm just gonna go straight damage. I'm sure there's somebody we can play that does better. I feel like my dude's like super slow. Maybe it's, if this is like one of those games where you just have to die and then get better, I'm about it. Like I said, I don't remember shit. I'm assuming when I kill that dude, he drops the chest. I also say that when it comes to Survivor games, Survivor likes, I like the what, like the bet. I don't know why people didn't steal it, but why is it not making noise? Because I don't have it open. And the original Vampire Survivors, I don't know why I said original, and that's the name of the game. Where they have the spin when you pick shit up. I don't know why every game afterwards didn't take that. Joda, how's it going? I was like, that's like Yoda. You can just call you puppy. All right, cool. As long as it's not daddy. I refuse to call anybody that. Sometimes people come in here and they still trick my ass. Because my brain, user random numbers, how's it going? My brain tries to like figure out their first word. And then usually, if I can't figure it out fast enough, I just go to whatever the next word is. And usually like I'm freaking out. I was like, I can't make myself look too stupid. and then I'll end up saying it, and then I'm like, you know what, dude, go fuck yourself. Pickup range, melee, range. Why not? I don't know how well we're gonna do. I don't remember being so weak. Maybe we need to be a little faster. Good news, if I die, I can see what my base stats are. Okay. I seem to be able to take a good amount of damage though. Crit, regen, defense. I'll do it. I know I always advised against it. I think if we go this way, we can get there faster. The smart person would just follow the trail. Avocado, how's it going? Reminds me of Nick Avocado. Could it be true? Part of me, the smarter person would just follow the trail so they actually get to their destination. But I like to take shortcuts. But you should, I forgot that this game had items in it, considering I haven't picked up one.
Literally standing AFK winning.
I was say, you do have your items, I would hope. Plus maybe you have a better brain than I do, so you actually remember how to play this. See, told you, shortcuts. We will have to follow it back. However, when we get to the middle. If I don't die. That is also something that
returned.
Can of whoop ass, how's it going? I don't know why when I first heard that I thought it was critical. It's probably because I was thinking about him today. The dude always he like comes here, spams a bunch of shit, and then comes back 6 months later. How's it going, Can of whoop ass?
Good choice resetting save.
Have you ever played Halls of Torment? Or I guess Survivor likes in general? I used to always say Vampire Survivor likes. Wide body, how's it going? But now I feel like it's more official to just say Survivor's like. I think it was because I was having a conversation with somebody. Some may call it an argument. And then after that, I realized that saying Vampire Survivors like is not that I'm a Batman. Appear and then disappear. Like in a cloud of smoke. Or just the Batman who 1 second you're talking to him and then the next second they're just gone. Have you seen, I don't know if you actually like Batman, but have you seen the Penguin show? Albert, how's it going? I see that people rated it. Okay, so just so you know, Game of Thrones is my favorite show ever. And that's rated at a 9.2. So that's how I rate everything else. And the Penguin I saw was rated at like an 8.9. I'm like, I don't know about that. It's good quality. It's definitely, and then, I was gonna say Will Ferrell. Colin Farrell, is that his name? I think. He's a good actor. That dude, Brian, how's it going? He plays a great Penguin. However, the sidekick that they picked, I don't like that guy. Range, area and range.
Literally just started it, and I like it. It's not an 8.9.
It's definitely not. I really like it. I definitely think it's a high quality show, and that Colin Farrell, hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, he makes a very great Penguin. I just don't like his sidekick. It's just, to me, he doesn't seem believable as a person who would go around just dumping bodies and shit. Do we go range and area? I think we go damage. Randy, Jedi, how's it going? Max, you as well. I will not leave you out. You will be remembered. I feel like I've taken a lot of damage, but my health is higher than I expected. I can't... Is there dashing in this game? There is not. I think I might die. I wonder how long it takes to get your first item. I forgot that it takes a while. And I believe in this game, you have to throw the thing. Randy, how's it going? You have to throw the thing. I feel like I might have already said, whatever, you get 2 things. You're special. You have to throw the item into a well in order to bring it back in. However, we haven't even seen any item. Maybe we got to get it off like a boss. What do I want? We could go range. I'm fine with that. I forgot to pick up my other half. Okay. We need to pick up one of those. You can get an item that just sucks everything into you. That would be like the best way to go about it. Dude, I'm kind of mad. Today it was sprinkling outside, and I love the rain, but really I just love. All right. I need to go get that item. I really just love like when it sprinkles. I'm not like hardcore rain. Even though I did see this thing where these like tourists are going to Indonesia and it's like Suman. God damn it. Tsunami season. There we go. We're working. And which way we go from here though? I don't know how far. I should have followed the whole trail. It was like tsunami season. I'm like, that's actually pretty cool. Most people were complaining about it. I think I need to go back the way I came. Most people were complaining because they got tricked into going during tsunami season. Smokey, how's it going? What the hell just happened? What did I do? What did I do? Fuck, I thought I had to hit E on it in order to bring it up. And then it brought itself up. I hit E and it just went away. And now I can't go back in. I think movement speed would be pretty clutch. I feel like blended. How's it going? I feel like I might have to put something in it. Garth, how's it going? He's running faster. Okay, I think whatever I did, I think it did something. I hope. Thanks for the likes. I hope it did something. Oh, when I was rewatching my Unhinged, Dev, how's it going? Cody, how's it going as well? When I was rewatching my Unhinged video, I realized that, what word was I having trouble saying? I was having trouble saying some word, and every time I like try to say it in real life, I can't say it without fucking up.
It's official. 30 minutes is too long.
Moped or Mopay? I'll just call you Par. How's it going? Is that how long this takes to end? There's no way, right? I definitely put the two pieces together. I'm trying to go get that thing so that we can collect everything. Survive or nobody wants to survive for 30 minutes, dude. If there's anything I learned is that after playing 20 minutes till dawn, 20 minutes is still a little long. Remember that one game that we played that was a Survivors like, and it was like you played for like 5 minutes, and I was like, this is perfect. And then it turns out that it's actually like you play, even though it's like 5-minute intervals, it turns out to be like 2 hours. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I went from thinking that this was like the best time, because I was like 5 minutes, that's great. Time, yeah, but the funny part is I still want to like buy that game and play it. So they haven't totally weeded me away. And that's back, there was, I mean, I don't know why I say there was a point in time where I thought you couldn't save the game and they just made you play it for like 2 hours plus. And then I learned you can save it. But that was like right when we decided to stop playing. Thank you so much for the likes, by the way. That's when we just decided to stop playing. What word was I trying to say that I couldn't say? Attack speed. I'm trying to remember. Unhinged, huh? Ah, fuck it. Even if I tried to say it, I would get it wrong before I got it right. Epic, how's it going? I think this thing is going to give me all the XP from killing stuff. I hope so. But I am very proud of myself. That day when I was playing Unhinged, I was a real streamer for once. Did I kill that guy? And if so, did he drop something? I assume that I have to drop, like I have to kill real people in order to get items. One would think that you don't get items in this game and put them on your characters, but I do. Hey, Track, you remember the other game that's just like this game? What the name of that shit was called? What are we on? I think movement speed is very important. This dude's about to die. I never do pickup range. I guess we could do area. I refuse to do crit. Wait. Is it me, or when I get movement speed, is this motherfucker getting faster as well? He's still catching up to me. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Just that button stuck. I was scrolling through people's gaming TikToks just to, get inspiration. This one dude was playing, I don't know what the fuck he was playing. I think he was playing League, but he had this big booty bitch in back of him with her ass out, just like pretending that she was doing something by the bed. I was like, this dude, he's got it. The booze, how's it going? I was like, he has it. Revenant, how's it going as well? I was like, this dude knows what's going on. He got me to stop. I didn't realize I was Death Must Die. That's my number one Survivor's like. He had me stun locked on the page because I was like, damn. And I was like, he got me. That's a good one. However, I've been in a relationship for 16 years, so I can't do that one. I'm fucked on that one. Let's do range, health. Do range. I believe that when this guy dies, we beat the round. Bomb Boy, welcome back. A true believer in me. Peter, how's it going? All right.
I got a game recommendation that's like this, made by a single dev.
All right. I'm ready for it. However, remember, Souls, Andrew, Palmer, how's it going? If it's not 10 is pushing it. It's got to be a good game. And one and only, welcome back. Where we at? Health? It's got to be like, if it's at least 5 and under, I don't have to really think about it too much. If it's 10, I need to at least play a demo before I put myself into that. If it's on
what
game...
What game you playing, bro?
Hang on a sec. If it's on... Let me answer the last question. If it's on Game Pass, then it's a doable. This game is actually... It's called Halls of Torment. It is a Survivors-like, if you're down for those types of games. Wait, it's not over? It is free. All right, hang on. You're right up my alley. Let me write that down so I don't forget. It's called Halls of Torment. If you like Survivors-like, that's what this is. I say this is my second favorite Survivors-like. I like the fact that you can get items and put them on your character, like Diablo. However, there is another game called Death Must Die that I do like more than this game, but it's the same concept.
Delaware fused Survivors.
Ooh. Survivors, like you say. I'm trying to think if there's any Survivors like I've played recently that I actually care about playing. There's none that like stand out. As I was saying earlier, ever since I saw this mechanic, I feel like every Survivors like should probably adopt it in a way. Not everyone, because then that would get overused. But, time track. It sounded like I said track, but I meant to say trek, like Star Trek. All right. Movement speed, I think, would be pretty dope. We got to find a well. If we don't find a well, we can't... This doesn't carry over into the next run. Let that be known. I also think we have to spend money. Oh, shit. My hands are not on the keys. I didn't think they would... I thought they would wait for me. SK, how's it going? I thought they would wait for my ass to hit something before. I guess technically I did. Wanting, how's it going? I guess technically I did. Did we go for some defense? I think I got shoes for speed, so we don't have to like do that at the moment. Show traits. What does that mean? Do these things combine? I forget what they call it. When you get two of one thing and then in the end, they combine together. Whatever that word is. Burns, how's it going? Pappy is a little close to Daddy, so I was like, I don't know. I might skip on that one. I think we'll go with this. Fire needles in a random. Random is a hard one. It's soon in these games, you have to start walking into people. That's usually the better of the strats. What are these pages for? Is this actually going to take 30 minutes? 30, okay. I might... Joel, how's it going? If this actually takes 30 minutes, I might have to put it... Ghost Rider, how's it going as well? I might have to put it further down the list. 30 minutes is too long. As I said, after playing 20 minutes till dawn, 30 minutes is not it. I'm not about that type of life. Even though there's another... I might start just using track as my brain. 916, how's it going? There's another Survivors like which I will never remember the name of. However, the one problem that it had is there's so many graphics you couldn't tell what the fuck was going on screen. Like, you literally have to go into the options menu and turn the graphics off, or you can't see shit. Petro, how's it going? Hermit, how's it going? That is actually a good game as well. The funny thing is I played it.
Tapped out at 22 minutes.
It might be a problem. Neil's Police, how's it going? Soul, damn, dude, you are my brain.
Soulstone Survivors.
I'm glad to have you here, Trank. Soulstone Survivors is the game I was thinking about. However, I never, oh, I thought for some reason that was a good thing. I never played it after its official release. I will say there is a lot of games that once I play them, I'm done playing them. But like I said, I actually really like this game. Death Must Die. I wonder if it's officially released. That'll be something to look into. I won't play it right away. I might forget its existence. I'm gonna grab these pages because I don't know what they're about. I'll probably forget that the damn thing exists. The one problem about walking away from shit, you're not picking up XP, and that means shit's only gonna get worse. What the fuck did I pick up? Temporary attack speed, 100%. Okay. I do remember though when I was playing Death Must Die, I complained so much about it that I can remember that they don't give you any like dashing right at first. This game doesn't give you any dashing. How's it going, Nate? But they don't give you any dashing, and that shit made me so mad. I was like raging like crazy. You actually have to find things in order to, and you have to dash in the fucking game or you'll die. At least in this game, you got health that'll sustain you through getting hit, so you're like, fuck it. This must have came there. When did this come out? That 30 minutes was fun. Maybe they should have did an update where they bring that down. Tommy, how's it going? Could have brought that shit down a little bit. We'll do base region. Blocking is just defense, right? I assume. I also thought, like, I waited forever to watch the first episode of Penguin, so I assumed it would be, the second one would be out by now. Not the case. Shoot short range projectiles. I still have to finish Game of Thrones for the 4th time. I'm getting close to the last season, which is, everybody knows the last season was fucking garbage, but at least we got to go up and get that one thing. I always like seeing if whether or not I remember things the way I remembered them. Like when The Hobbit came out and I had to rewatch Lord of the Rings to make sure that Hobbit was actually trash. Beard, how's it going? So I will find out if it is as ass as I remember. What's force do? Improves different parameters. What if I right click, will it tell me? Please check their stats to learn which are affected. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Attack speed. Not 100% sure what it means by that. Oh! I was thinking about the well. We gotta find the well so I can throw this shit in there. Or we're gonna have to keep finding things. At least we'll start off like stronger.
It went safe at.
The hell? See, 3PO always sounds like he's out of breath, like he's about to die. It won't say fart. It almost sounded like it said fap. How'd you know that? You practicing on a different one? Melee range, not bad. Let's go damage instead. I'm all about it. Can of whoop ass, he came back. I feel so loved. Dude, I'm telling you, I watch a lot of like 50 Cent things because he's always hating on people. That dude makes me laugh all the time. And the fact that he is...
My phone died.
The fact that...
Okay, it won't say.
It won't say bastard either. The fact that he is now making a Netflix show about Diddy. I fucking love him, dude. And at first I thought it was just like a meme that he was doing. It's from everything I can read, it's a real thing. That dude's been talking shit about Diddy though for like ever. Movement speed, range and ability. Range and ability. I would like to know, Can of Whoop ass, when you watch, do you actually watch in vertical or do you watch in landscape? I would feel like I'm a landscape person. However, I'm not the same. Drew, how's it going?
Vertical.
You're a vertical person. I would definitely. Gross, how's it going? Okay. I've learned that I'm somewhat different from others. Attack, speed, and crit, I guess. Projectile size. Can we get the balls to like get close to us? Take me vert. Dude, I'm gonna be. I can't remember what we took a poll
Pretty
on.
good man.
I can't remember what we took a poll on last time. I need to start taking a poll on whether or not people are vertical or landscape. I think I would lose my. I think I can only watch landscape for I'm going against myself. Vertical for so long. The funny thing is, when I was watching Unhim, and by watching Unhim, I'm literally watching myself play a game. I always see where movie stars say they never watch their Panda. How's it going? I always see where movie stars say that they never watch their movies because they find it cringe. I literally spent 2 hours today watching me play a game that I played like 3 months ago. Until you mentioned the subject. Maybe some people don't know that you can put it into landscape because it's like that little button off to the side. They did take it away for quite some time. Kareem, how's it going? However, I realized even though I'm scared to death, like the whole way through playing a scary game, it was fun watching it. So maybe I can make an exception to some scary games because some of them are just ass and I don't want to play them. Unhim though, if that game actually comes out, I'll play it. I think we need damage or we're gonna have a problem. But I am serious. Old me when I was playing Unhimmed, he was on another one. I think if we can get the balls closer to us, it'll actually be better. Is this actually getting closer though? I can't tell. I don't think they are. What's our next goal? I need like a goal in order, that way the time goes by faster.
Now I know. I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue observing, but the game looks pretty interesting.
Are you a survivors-like type person? I'm also surprised that some people, I guess not everybody plays all these fucking games. It's probably because all I do is play I go through all demos that ever come out on Steam. That for some reason my little fucking reptile brain thinks that everybody has played every fucking game that I have played. Melee. But it is, as I said, one of the top survivor-like games in my opinion. I love playing Dead Ops Arcade. I'm gonna tell you, I have no idea what that is. I do remember playing a game recently that mimicked like our old arcade games where like you would have a gun and shoot, and it was like that. I would like to go back to play that game. However, it would definitely have to be under $5 or my ass is not playing it whatsoever. Band, how's it going?
It's a sub-game in Black Ops Call of Duty.
Gotcha. Is that, hey, hang on. Carter, how's it going? Is that the one where you, is it like Aim Labs in a way where you get tickets and then you run through like a shoot house and you like, is it anything like that? Like this without the level up choices, fuck. I remember I played Call of Duty once and they had one where you go, just so you know, Aim Labs is my favorite game of all time. But they had one where you'd give in tickets and you'd run through these shoot houses and have these objectives. I fucking loved it. Evo, how's it going? The downside was it was a microtransaction, so once you ran out of tickets, you had to spend real money to do it again. I was like, dude, fuck this game. Do we still go movement? Ability? Movement speed for ability? What the fuck? What does that mean? The speed at which your ability moves, dumbass. Okay, it's how fast it goes around me. I was like, when I do my ability, does it make me run faster? Seems not. The funny thing is that League, right, had a survivors like, which I play a lot of ARAM. I thought I would play the shit out of that one. I played that for like 1 day, even though it's like not that bad. And then I forgot it existed. Gilrot, how's it going? I'm still stuck in the whole watching. Tyler, how's it going? Watching Backrooms videos. I can't help myself. Like I said, in real life, I have some fascination with going into abandoned buildings. Just because there's like no one in there and no one's been in there for a while. The same reason why I want to take a trip to Chernobyl. So the second I started watching those videos,
survivors just like this.
Is it called Death Must Die? Because that game is tight. Tyler, how's it going? Imagine if it was this game. You're just stoned and you didn't realize it. What? Are they humming? Oh, no. Homing missiles. It almost sounded like I was about to say something else. No, dude, I'm gonna die. I need to find... This is the game where you put shit into wells, right? I could be tripping, for all I know. Maybe. Yeah, how's it going, by the way? As I was saying there, Tyler, to others, that my favorite survivor likes are the ones where you pick up items and put them on yourself like it's Diablo. That is why Death Must Die is on my top tier list. On? Maybe?
The Backrooms was actually modeled after a real outlet store in Wisconsin, my home state.
Hey, Chuckle.
What? I was looking at what Track said. Gross. The funny thing is, I knew what Backrooms was. I played a Backrooms game like I wouldn't say like a long time ago. It was like 6 months, we'll say. And at that point in time, I knew, but I never really played it. It was just like a demo. However, like 2 weeks ago, let's go range. 2 weeks ago, I played like the Backrooms game that you can play with your friends. It's a very popular one. After that, I went down like a fucking rabbit hole of backroom videos. And then I saw that as well as like the original thing that they, I guess 4chan is where they came up with it, of the Backrooms building. I was balls deep in the lore. I can't remember the dudes. I wish my brain worked, man. I can't remember the dude who like came up, who's like known for doing backroom videos. I also love the fact that it looks so real, like real as in VHS quality real. I could sit there and watch that shit forever. Connor, how's it going? I guess not forever, but you know what I'm saying. Damage ability. I mean, we might not. I mean, we might getting to the point where you gotta like walk into people. Regeneration doesn't sound bad, to be honest. I think my next game on the list though is Planet Crafter. I've been telling myself I was gonna play that shit for quite some time. It's a survival-like game. You can really like compare it to Subnautica, except you're not underwater. You're on a deserted island that you got to terraform. But I really enjoyed it, and the game did come out. I'm fucking dead, dude. The game did actually come out, like full release. I was like, I guess now would be the time to try it out. It'd be funny if I tried it out and then hated it. Oh, I'm dead. Is the
Haven't heard of any of these games you're mentioning.
I'm telling you, at least once a week, if not most of the time, I go through all the demos that have popped up through the week. Like, trust me, I've been doing this for quite some time. I go through all the demos first that came through the week, and then pick the ones that I think I'll like, and then I'll play those. And then on top of that, I'll go through every game that was released that week. And what I usually do is put it on like ignore, follow, or put it in my wish list type thing. So I've seen it. I've been through the trenches. And one thing I can tell you is that 99.9% of games are fucking garbage. I remember when I first did it, Track told me that most of these games are just like people's pet projects. He's 100% right, dude. They are so bad. Every now and then I get one wrong, and I put it on the ignore list when I shouldn't. But trust me, that is a very rare occasion. It is commitment. Because I don't want to spend money playing games. Dante, welcome back. A true believer as well. I don't want to spend money playing games, and I have realized that if I play demos, it's the best way to play. Because it usually lasts. Some of these demos do that. One, some of these demos are actually fucking games, and two, they last the 2 hours that I stream.
I just recently wanted to get back into gaming and thought I'd re-download Steam.
That's, dude, I'm telling you, PC gaming, 100 times. Well, even more than that. It's like 1,000 times. Maybe even more than that. Better than console gaming. Just because of all the free shit you can play, it is fucking crazy. I always see people meme about people shitting on like console, how much the new PlayStation is, and then the people are like, and then they like show the price of like a PC. Even though I would think that even a low spec PC would probably be close to that, if not like a little bit more. But you can get so much free shit on a PC, it's crazy. In the long run, you're saving money. All right. We never found the thing. We never found the thing we're supposed to throw our item in, which means we're kind of fucked. And I found out that it no longer runs on Windows 7. What'd you do? Just dust that bitch off? Griff, how's it going?
Oh yeah, for sure. The more alone make it worth it.
I'm telling you, you can get shit super cheap too. Plus, because like PlayStation, console, and shit like that, they know they got you hooked. Where are you going to go? You got to buy from them. We could play a new person. Might as well, right? Very, like, fidgety about playing a game for more than a day. One of my downfalls. What was I going to say? Oh, so my very first computer I ever got, my dad got it out of the trash at some dude, like this one dude had a big fancy ass house, and my dad was a construction worker, and he went by, got that bitch right out of the trash, dude. I was playing, the only game I had was the game that was still in the computer when he got it, and it was like a math game. I think it's why I'm so well, it used to be really good at math. However, I haven't done math recently, and we found out by another game that I'm not as smart when it comes to math anymore. Movement speed. However, I played the shit out of that game. Considering it was the only game I ever had. I think it literally is the only computer game I ever played as a kid. Until I was like 16 or something. Movement speed. I feel like movement speed is a good thing to be putting your money into. Health doesn't sound bad. Should I be scrolling? Yes. Why
Dude, I used to play some weird as shit as a kid.
And then thankfully I had a Sega, and the only way I would be able to play games doing that, I would have to either shovel snow or cut grass so I could get $5 and then go rent it from Blockbuster. Which, funny enough, dude, like 3 weeks ago, I live in Oregon. 3 weeks ago, the last Blockbuster, the only Blockbuster that exists is right near where I lived. And so I went there. It was like an amusement, dude. I was so happy. And then I made sure to get my Blockbuster card before I left. I made sure to sign up for a membership. Not only that, but I got a bunch of like Blockbuster like hoodie and a shirt. I was so happy. Legit, like CAD software. Raving, how's it going?
I knew how to draw up blueprints before the age of 10, lol.
That's what you did for fun? Tight. One other thing I used to do, Blockbuster was, and then The thing was, though, I was pissed because when I went to Blockbuster, they didn't have a gaming section. I was like, that's what I basically came here for. There was another place I used to go to that wasn't Blockbuster, but you'd walk in and they'd have all the little Sega cartridges games like on the wall. That shit, I remember that. Shit was dope. Well, I feel like the only thing I used to do on my computer back when I was a kid was like make websites. And funny enough, that's what I do for a living. Who would have guessed? But back then they were like real shitty. I wish I could see some of the ones that I made. Being a kid, you know how bad they would have to look. So this must be the well. I gotta find it in order to get my item back. What's this? Is this to go in? Oh wait, hang on. What was this about? Does this passively just unlock itself? We were too poor, but The Sims and Bob Villa's home design. That almost seems like you're memeing. It came pre-installed. Why would Bob Villa's home design be on there? I guess it's like a real game. I thought it was just some software that people actually used, like corporate-wise, to do things. That shit's funny, dude.
I have no clue.
That is super funny. Wait, what do I get for this? This is how I get money, right? Why is it letting me click on it? What does that do? Why did it let me click on that one? Is it because it's not filled in and so it lets me read it better? I guess. Who knows? This game is not free. How much is this game? It's got it. When I bought it, it had to be $5. You wouldn't catch me fucking buying a game like this over that. It is $3.74. Let's fucking go, Halls of Torment. I love, dude, a great thing. I don't know why I keep saying one every time I'm going to talk about games. A great thing about these Survivor likes, they're usually always like $5 and below, which is fucking nuts. Imagine that, right? When I was a kid, games for like the Sega and shit were $60. Games are still $60. So like if we were talking about AAA games, shouldn't that shit be like at least 180 by now? Is that like right math? I find that to be crazy. Oh dude, there's actually somebody we gotta pick up. I find that to be nuts. What a good addiction to have. You can get shit for free, and for some reason the price never goes up. Even though there's people that complain about microtransactions, which some games are pretty shitty when it comes to it. Predatorial, as they say. However, they do allow me to play games for free. So get fucked. Maybe be better with spending your money. Oh, I think I have to hit his cage. I wonder if this person's more crit. I'm glad there's people out there who are very bad at managing their money so that I can play a game for free. Let's go. We could go crit, but what's crit without damage? You know what I'm saying? Let's try crit. Damn it. I forgot to see the passives,
No, I'm
dude.
hoping the price doesn't inflate like everything else.
So far, so good. Especially considering, I mean, most games are just free, and then they pretty much just bank on the fact that...
Praise the gods. Another mortal soul.
Hang on.
I beg of you, release me from this wretched cage. The key must be somewhere nearby.
Okay, guy. What was I fucking on about? Price? Yeah, but if all these morons just keep dumping their money into free games, I'm about it. It's like Valorant, how like there's like their weapon skins are like $20 each. I'm like, who are these fucking morons? You wouldn't catch me doing some stupid shit like that. But I love them. If it wasn't for them, I couldn't play games for free. So, more power to them. I love them. I always talk shit about the, what are they, the 11 percenters I keep calling them. Oh, I gotta kill this thing? There's these people that like to go by their name is the 11 percenters, and they're the people who supposedly they say that 11% of people never spend money on a video game, and they're like very proud of it. And one of the things they love complaining about is that nobody makes video games for them.
I feel like us millennials dropped the ball when games started coming out with DLC content.
Now they fuck. It's probably happening no matter what. But I'm telling you, I like the fact that there's microtransactions in the game that I can play. That's like done correctly so that I can play it for free. And I know that there's kids out there that are like me growing up where they didn't have money to be playing fucking games. Their hardest thing would be for them just to get a computer, but hopefully they could do that. But there's these people that like to call them, it might even be less than that, but they like to call themselves the 11%, and they complain, the biggest complaint is that nobody makes games for them. I'm like, you mean to tell me you don't spend money on a game and nobody makes a game for you? Yeah, no shit. You dumb fuck. I mean, even though I'm frugal, I still spend money on games that I like. Not a lot. You're definitely not getting much out of me, but I definitely will still give you money if I like you. But I'm like, what a fucking... And that's all they do. That's all they complain about. They sit on their high horse about not spending money on any game whatsoever. And then their first complaint is that nobody makes games for them. At first, when I first read it, I thought they were memeing. I thought they were joking. They're real. They're serious about this shit. But I love them, dude. They'd be funny. Even though I'm starting to get mad at these woke people who are ruining fucking video games, and they're making chicks ugly on purpose. At first, I was like, whatever, it'll get over it. I thought, because companies like making money, so the second they started losing money, I was like, these people are going to get fired. But they won't fucking fire them. And then I saw today that they're remastering Soul Reaver, and they're starting to go through and make even sculptures of women look ugly. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I also heard that they might be remastering Twisted Metal Black. Hopefully I can get it on PC and it's not like just stuck on console. What do we want here? Block strength? I don't really... Check before defense if the block value equals the... Okay, I got what you're saying. Movement speed it is. I have to kill this person. I gotta remember we need to kill this person for a key. Obviously, when we get out of here, that dude does something. If I had any brain cells, I would remember. I also saw a video today that these people are doing galaxy gas, which is just a fancy word for saying whippets. But whoever came up with that name is a genius. If somebody said, do you want to do some galaxy gas? Even I would be like, this sounds like some type of weed that gets you fucked up. Turns out it's just doing whippets. But I mean, galaxy gas is a hell of a fucking name. Those people deserve the money in which they get. And their sole purpose is just like they say it's for like food or something. The whatever is inside the canister. But there's so much in it that it's obviously not made for that.
Rebranding is one hell of a marketing tool.
These tubes are like huge as shit, and they say it's like an unnecessary amount for food, and they literally do it just so they can sell it to people who love huffing fucking whatever comes out of that canister. Multi-strike. So that'd probably be us. I mean, this sounds better though. Well, yeah. Let's do multi-strike so shoot something else. But it's always videos of people huffing that shit and then they like talk funny for a couple seconds and then they pass out. And then as it kills their brain cells, I remember when I was a kid, they used to do this thing where like people would pass you out on purpose. I thought that shit was funny until I grew up and realized that that probably kills brain cells, and also why I'm probably as dumb as I am. I'm just gonna blame my parents. They should have been telling me differently. They should have been telling me, hey, don't let people just pass you out. I used to do this thing where I would hit a bong and then have someone pass me out. That is a hell of a trip. I wish I could go back and get those brain cells. Imagine how smart I could have been. I mean, I got a big ass forehead, so there must be a big ass brain in there. I spent too much time Wait, did we pick up a key? Yeah, we did. I spent too much time in my youth frying whatever brain cells I had. Regen and health. We're going back to our old schedule. I used to have a schedule where I would sleep right up before I started streaming. And that shit worked. I think that's what I did.
Let one of my co-workers asterisk.
When I was like a teen. Oh, dude, get this shit. I don't know if you know this, Gross. But I saw an article. They've been doing this for quite some time.
You're back. Please free me from this accursed place.
Be quiet.
Quick, the shadows are closing.
I'm assuming
in.
when I open this, I don't have to actually.
I don't know what
do
the
it.
fuck I'm playing this game for. Legit, I know that it's
This
sucks.
game
I don't like
is
this. I'm not
ass.
having fun. The game is dog shit.
Did I change it? I think so. You heard it here. You heard it here first. This game sucks. Not really though. Anyways, that dude running. This has been happening for a while, but prisons have been like, this article is in Alabama, but they say that it happens other places too. But prisons have been pretty much leasing out their prisoners to work like fast food jobs. And I was like, I imagined me as a kid, like when I was a teenager working fast food, I'd do some fucked up shit. Imagine what a prisoner would do. I wouldn't eat that shit. If I saw a prisoner working behind making like a cheeseburger, I'm like, you know damn well I ain't eating that. Especially if the person's like a lifer or something. Not happening. But you imagine how much money the prison system's making off that? Because if there's anything I've known about the prison system, they don't pay them anything, and they're allowed to because you're allowed to treat prisoners as slaves. They are trying to say something about how the prisoners get paid at $7 an hour. I'm like, shit. The prisons get paid $7 an hour. Those motherfuckers ain't making no money.
Definitely don't order mayo.
Fuck that. Definitely a not. I do like working at fast food
Prisons
places.
in America have been for profit for a long time now.
Especially considering they could use the people as slaves. But I didn't know that shit. I was like, that's wild. They could just go out into the real world and work like real jobs. No wonder all these kids don't work. They got fucking prisoners to do it. Do we go for the balls? I think we go for random needles at this point. I also love the fact that the U.S. always talks about how they're trying to talk Israel out of bombing people, right? And they're like, and the whole time the U.S. is like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we can't stop them for doing anything, but the U.S. also supplies Israel with like 80% of their weapons. But like, we can't just stop giving them weapons. No, that can't happen. I think I saw something recently where they said they had a peace talk, and then right afterwards, that's when they bombed like fucking Lebanon or something. That shit's funny. This is the kind of shit that just makes you laugh.
We're such a hypocritical nation.
I just like the fact that they're trying to make it out to be like they're trying to help, Palestinians and shit. And they're like, we're trying to do peace talks with Israel, but on the other hand, they're also supplying them with 80% of their weapons. That's a hell of a way to work it. What was I think I was trying to go for that note, but I got a little sidetrack in my storytelling. That shit, super funny as well. Also, gross, I saw an article yesterday where Israel, at least this is their plan, after they bomb Gaza and get them out of there, they're going to retake the land. And then, Redhead, how's it going? They're going to retake the land so that people from Israel can set up homes. And so they have tours where people in Israel get on a boat and they go on the coastline of Gaza and just watch it get bombed. I'm like, that's fucking
Most
crazy,
people
Say
dude.
we supply arms or Beatrice
Redhead.
will start using nukes.
We give them a nuke, and we're like, don't use it. I am good indeed there, Redhead. And I'm glad I'm your bestie. That really hits down in the heart. I got a haircut like 3 days ago. Maybe even a little slightly longer than that. But we'll just sell them more. Imagine they bomb the fucking, they just nuke them off
They
the
have
planet.
nukes.
You look sweaty. It's fucking hot. But you know, here we are. I gotta live the life in which I be living. Then was I going on a rant about raining, and then my brain just like said, nah. Who does it? Anyways, fuck that story. Let's go back to
Approximately
raining.
Dude, where are you that makes you sweat like that?
I just the thing about it is it's not really where I'm at. I just hate being fucking cold, and so I just always have the temperature super hot. I despise being cold. I hate it. I hate it to death. I think the temperature outside is not that bad. I say worst case it's like 70 degrees. But I can't stand being cold. I lived in the UK, well, Scotland to really be. I lived in Edinburgh, and I'm telling you, every day there, it was windy and rainy, and it fucking sucked. And ever since then, I said I'll never be cold. I'll never be cold again. I'm telling you, in summertime, when it gets like over 100 degrees and it feels like a jet engine is blowing on you, I fucking love it, dude. I bathe in it. I'm like, please, give it to me. I wear like hoodies so much. When I used to go into work, they were like, are you like freezing to death? Because everybody else is in like shorts and short sleeves and shit. And I'm just like, you'll never catch me being cold. Ain't happening. As I'm probably like sweating to death too. Just like dropping off my face as I'm doing work. They're like, God damn, dude. But yeah, I'm not a cold person. I don't like it. I did grow up in Ohio where it like snowed a lot in the wintertime. I remember I used to, as a kid, just like lay out there and sleep in it. That's not me no more. I ain't about that life. However, I am disappointed because today it was raining, and I like to go on hikes when it's raining outside. However, I couldn't do it today, and so I had to look up the weather before I started streaming to see when the next time it's going to rain. It's definitely not anytime this week, and I'm now fucking disappointed. Okay, I didn't think he would hit me. I don't know why. That bitch. Oh, we can see what this dude's about. I like her. There's something about her.
I'm gonna scroll on.
Well, Gross, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you were entertained. I loved the conversation. Really helps. I wouldn't say it helps time to go by because I enjoy doing, like playing. But you know what I'd be saying. Peace out there, Gross. We always have Redhead here to keep me well entertained.
And
Be
since
back.
we've made
I
such a
hope
great
so.
team down there, I have a proposition for you.
What are you gonna do? Oh, I thought you were. Oh, is he gonna sell me gear?
This well has dried up a long time ago.
Oh, he hasn't
Now
even
it
opened
leads
up
to
the
very
well
hall to
yet.
help me escape. But if you ever happen to find the other end, you might want to drop a trinket
Well, that
in
makes
the
sense.
bucket. Then I hoist it up and make it available to you up here. What do you say?
Fair enough, bud. All right, so I think what we do is we put it. I didn't realize that you had to unlock it first. We take an item, we put it in there, and I believe we have to buy it from him. The dude is definitely a great salesman. That is damn sure. Oh, wait. Where do we upgrade? Was it here? I want to do damage. Okay, we're already broke. Attack speed, not bad. Might as well spend every dollar as we have it. Let's go back to the first one. Hunt caves. Let's do that. Let's go back to the first one. So we can get like an item. Maybe because it should be easier to get an item, and then let's throw it down in the whale. Sound like I said whale. Like, you know, water. Well is the word I was looking for. Even though I grew up in Ohio, my mom, she was born in Kentucky, so she's got like a little bit of, it's a little. She got a little bit of a hickness to her. And so when I grow up, I would say words like crick and I gotta remember what the wrong way is. Concrete is the right way. No, cement. Cement is what I usually said. And then people in the military used to make fun of me all the time when I had said it. When I meant to say concrete. I say stuff like, put that down on the cement. And then they were like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what did you just say? I'm like, don't make fun of me, man. Pickup range, base movement speed, base regen. I'm telling you, recently I've been thinking hard about getting like a handgun so that I can go to the range and actually shoot shit in real life. Considering I play aim lab so much, I'm like, maybe I would like actually like shooting shit in real life. That would be dope. Then one day I'll be like John Wick. Or well, I should probably say like Keanu Reeves training to be John Wick. Running through the shits. Shooting shit. John Van Gene, how's it going? That's the proper way to go about saying that, right? Like John Claude. Attack speed? More expensive than gaming? I can already get my hands.
More expensive than gaming, LOL.
I can already get my hands on a handgun. That's the easy part. I'd have to actually pay for bullets though. Since I found out that you really don't have to like sign guns over into someone else's name. They're just like, they're not allowed to keep records, so you can just take someone's gun and then it's yours. I'm sure there's a way you could go about putting a gun in your name, but I don't know why you'd go through that hassle. So, I know where I can get a Glock freely. I don't have to pay for it. However, I would have to go get it. The funny thing is, I'd have to go to North Carolina to do it, and Caitlin goes to North Carolina more than I do.
End of the blood trail, they've piled up what remained of
Okay,
his
so that's not important. So I'd have to like, it'd be a lot easier if she did it, but she wouldn't do it. She fucking panics about everything. I could only imagine how much she would panic if she had to bring a gun to the airport. We could go crit. I'm about it. We'll try and crit damage. I'm just assuming that since she has a bow, she's a critter. Which reminds me that I forgot to fucking look again at what the base stats are, so that I can build the people properly instead of just like coming up with these random ass builds. Let's see. I need a drink of water first. I'm not really a carbonated water drinker, but the last time I went to Costco, they were hugely on sale. It's actually not bad. You think Sushi God, how's it going? You think Kevin, how's it going as well? You would think that since I lived in the
Great
UK,
game.
I would drink more carbonated water, but not the case. It definitely is. How far are you? Since they came out with 1.0 yesterday, I deleted my save file, and so as of today, we started fresh. What would you say is better, this game or Death Must Die? I'm a Death Must Dyer. That's what we need. We need a poll on who likes which game more. You're a this game, I'm a Death Must Die all the way. Even though I remember raging harder in Death Must Die. I would say in Survivor likes, I go Death Must Die and then I go this game. Crit, I forgot. We're critting. Oh, it was great that I picked up. Do I always shoot 3? Tommy, how's it going? Make people's names as easy to say as humanly possible. Yeah, because that was a different run, right? That I picked up the multi one. So obviously, you must shoot more than one. I guess just shooting one would be kind of shit. What's your favorite survivors? Yaza, how's it going? Is it this? I guess that'd be a good question as well. I think Death Must Die is my favorite out of all that I've ever played, which is quite a bit. I know no one really probably wondered, but if you were...
The Warlock.
The Warlock? I don't think I've heard of that shit. That's pretty impressive. The Warlock. I'm gonna have to write that down. Hang on. If I don't do it now, I'll forget. Warlock. Where did I write the other one down? Warlock. I definitely like the ones where you have to pick up items and put them on your guy. Diablo this type thing. Ever since I saw that, I've been hooked to these kinds. I don't remember what the hell. Oh, that's right. Next Fest. Next Fest starts, I think, somewhere near the 10th. It's going to be a Monday, and it's going to be in October. Definitely not the first week. So it's the second week, whatever that Monday is. Tony, how's it going? Which, if there's anything to know about me, I fucking love. I get hard for Next Fest. That's my shit. Multi-strike. Plus 10%. This effect only applies to the character's standard attack and secondary effects. Crit. Crit bonus. First, you need to crit in order to crit bonus. I guess I could... There's got to be a tab that tells you your stats, right? That'd be weird if it didn't. All right, the next time that pops up, let's see if there's like a stat tab. There must be, I would hope. Okay, that, and I'm looking. Insight on Twitch. How's it going? You're on the wrong platform, bud. But welcome.
Press escape for the stats tab.
Okay, we can do it. Hang on. Okay, so we can't do it here. We do it out. Okay, attack speed. Hang on. Cool. It'd be funny if it didn't. Max health. Movement speed. Attack speed. Okay. Where do we get to crit? Crit bonus. Crit's pretty... 1 in 3? Seal. How's it going? BT. I'll just call you that. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. But a part of me is like, the funny part is the fact that I was like, I like Death Must Die more, right? But also, let me try to get this thing. When I heard that this had a 1.0, I was like, oh, I want to play that. But part of me is like, if Death Must Die had a 1.0 right now, would I play it tomorrow? And I think it's because I really think, let's do Lightning. I think it has to do with the fact that I really want to play Loki. Welcome. I really want to play Planet Crafter. Considering I've been telling myself that for like, I feel like months at this point in time. So I should probably do it. Considering it is a great game. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. True. They're also remastering. I said that they're remastering Twisted Metal Black. Truthfully, they're remastering all of them, but Black's the only one I care about. And I see people. So Black is by far my favorite because of its dark theme. There seems to be a lot of people who don't like the dark theme. They like the goofier theme. I'm like, nah, I ain't about it. Jordan, how's it going? Dark stories, 100%. Crit or area. Of course. Crit is what we want. Was that crit all around or just for lightning? Where am I going? I'm trying to pick up the other piece. And I don't really want to take the path because I feel like I can go the easier route. That I can just bypass it altogether and it'd be shorter. However, the downside is that I could overlook the path and then we just made shit like harder for ourselves. I thought we could kill it. If we don't come across it, it must be, I must have ran past it. All right, well, we'll have to go back. Let me grab this page. For now on, we take the road. I say that, but I know for a fact I won't. But we'll take the road to get the half piece. Because I believe it makes the boss have half health. Which obviously is a good thing. It might make them all have half health. I always thought that it ended at that first like elite person that we fought. Go crit. Just keep upping crit and then we'll go attack speed. We obviously don't need 100% crit. I don't care about that. But that's 10. What were we at? 36? So we're almost at 50. Maybe get like one more. And then go attack speed. Unless only attack speed shows itself. What are these pages for anyways? Is this just lore? I think I equally like Death Must Die because they also have the funny books you can pick up. The one where it talks about laying pipe and shit. And I was jokingly thinking that it was talking about sex. And then it turned out it actually was. Funny enough. Maybe that's why I equally like it. It has a sense of humor. Which I'm all about. We would equally have to start from scratch on that one as well. I don't really like, if they update it all together, especially even with this game, I don't really like playing when I'm already like full ahead playing about it. I want to get like the true first time user experience on release. Even though I've always wondered to myself, all these early release games that come out and people get them, like how many of those games actually like finish, like when they're done, and how many people actually come back. I would like to know the stats of that. However, first I would have to know what those games are. That's the difficult part, because if I don't like it, I'm not going to put it on my list. But I could probably go through that list and find at least the ones that are still on there. Conundrum. Can we go no speed? Where am I? Oh, here. We could do it here. What's my crit? How is that possible? I picked up 10. Was that for a different item? Oh, no. This is where we're at. Ah, okay. This is where we're at. This is the base. Gotcha. So that was like the first time we picked it up. Improve. I think we just do that. I don't really need like range wise. Just kill the shit right in front of me. I want that paper. Choose an ability. So okay, so the papers are what gives us ability. Let's get the green blade. Okay, so we definitely need to be picking up papers. I don't think that dude is a special elite. I thought he was like a boss. Oh, they have like a, it's almost like they're on ice skates. Like when they get close to you, you have to just like sidestep. And then they'll slide right past. I really want whatever they're putting down. We're doing a good amount of damage. It probably has to do with the critting and stuff. Nice. Now we have to make sure that these people get the hell away from my box. I wonder if money, yeah, money does carry over. All right, we got to put this shit in the hole. Obviously we want that. All right, can I go back to seeing my base? Okay, traits and abilities. Not what I want. Character. Crit. There we go. They didn't say 40? Crit chance 50. Crit chance. Is that on top of my ring? But it says wooden ring 50%. Very odd. Then we took the ring off. Where's my crit at? Crit. There it is. Crit chance 40. And then it says, oh, 50%. Not like 50 points. Duh. What is that? Saw me? How's it going? All right, let's go put this shit in the well. So we can at least, we can bring it back. Even though that means this will probably be like, you know, an L for us in the long run. Oh, in the short term. In the long run, though, we'll save ourselves quite a hassle. The other, there is the problem, because when I was thinking about Unhymned, there is the problem that the game just never comes out. I played plenty of games that look like they're in like a good stage to be released, and then the people just never finish it. Hopefully that is not the case. Let's go attack speed. It would break my heart a little bit, considering it's one of the anomaly games that I actually like playing. We gotta remember also that we need to buy the ring when we get out of here. I was telling myself to like completely just like backtrack and get past these people so I can put the ring in there, but then I started killing shit and I was like, this is not what we agreed upon. I mean, if anything, at least this game is not as rage-inducing as what I remember Death Must Die was. There is a part of me though that wants to play Soulstone. I don't really think I played it on like when it released. Part of me thinks maybe I did. My memory ain't too good though. I didn't think about putting those fires down and then having them walk through the shit and taking damage. Like I said, the bad thing about trying to get to a location is that you're not picking up any XP. However, if we can find one of those XP grabbers, this ain't good. Please let me get to, I just want to get to the whale. Daniel, how's it going? Damage, crit. That's ability. I want crit on my actual weapon. I don't care about that. I'm guessing the ring doesn't help ability wise. It's just like basic attack damage. Let me by, please. We're getting closer. I tell you, dude, if I get so close and then die right beforehand, it's gonna break my soul. I just wanted to get into the hole. Pretty please. I'm telling you though, that dude on TikTok who I scrolled by and he had that big booty bitch in back of him, just showing her ass. Smart dude. I'm jealous. Putting that in there. Alright, so you can only send one item. Keep that in mind. Okay, I got it for beating that elite. The Skeleton Lord, huh? I remember we played this game once and I went completely defensive. It took us almost like an hour to beat the boss because I couldn't do any damage. But eventually we did it. I was gonna say like persevered. That's what we're looking for. One of them fancy words they say. If I can go get this little thing that looks like a health kit. It looks like a health kit from Dark and Darker. If I can grab that, we can get all the XP that we need from all the kills that we've been getting and not collecting. And then that should really boost us health-wise. Oh, okay, attack speed. I always think the little fire thing is like a AoE. Ian, how's it going? Ian? Probably a better way to go about that. How's it going? I don't know if I said what's up, Rex. If I didn't, sorry. New regen.
Sup, man?
Up indeed. You vampires. Why do I fucking keep saying vampires? Survivors like players. Stop saying vampires. You play any of these types of games? I was saying that this is my second favorite Survivors like, with Death Must Die being my actual favorite. I'm a big fan of picking up loot and putting it on your character. I feel like Death Must Die, you definitely get loot. Like for your character, a lot faster. Okay, there's like no getting out of the way of that one. I guess I could get movement speed for once. But in Death Must Die, you actually get loot way quicker on your person. which I don't think you can actually beat Death Must Die until you get loot. So that's probably has something to do with it. It definitely is it was inspired by Diablo, one would say. It's the people were like, you know what would make a great Survivors like? One that looked exactly like Diablo. What do we want? Range? Can we go force? Movement speed is what I was complaining about. But you can't really tell at the moment. But you can pick up items and put them on your character. I don't know why it takes so long to do so. Maybe when you get to different maps, it'll get faster. But when you fight elites, they will drop items that you can put on your character. It's good. However, I feel like unlike Death Must Die, Death Must Die I think has a actual
Very sick.
I think Death Must Die has an actual ranking system, like common up to legendaries. Frog has it going, where this game, I don't think it works that way. I think it has basic like items that you put on yourself. Like it'll have a different ring, but it's not like it's an upgraded ring version of a one that you already picked up. That's probably a reason why I like Death Must Die more, for that factor. We go crit bonus. Because part of me was gonna say that I don't need like more crit, but that's more damage to my crit. Attack speed.
Have you played Vampire Survivors? I literally just got it, but I was torn between that and this.
The funny thing is I've put a lot of hours into so many Survivor games. However, Vampire Survivors is probably the one I have the least amount of hours in. However, it is the GOAT itself. There's a, like when you go to pick up, you definitely should play. Are you saying that you don't have Survivors yet? This game only costs $3.70, which is crazy. How much is Vampire Survivor? Vampire Survivors has been around a while, and they do make updates to it. And it definitely is a great game. $5, that's a steal. User random numbers, and that's coming from me. I hate spending money. But this is a sick game. And like I was saying, how much is Death Must Die? Death Must Die. If I could spell correctly.
I just got Survivors, but I was looking to get this game too. Wanted your opinions on them.
Like I say, I like Survivors is definitely the GOAT when it comes to Survivor likes. This game, if you really like the Diablo feel of like picking up loot and putting it on your character and getting stronger, I definitely like this game. Death Must Die, I like more than this game. However, this is my second favorite Survivor game, with Death Must Die being the first one. But the fact that this game is $3.70, that's crazy. Not Death Must Die, the game I'm actually playing at the moment. I do also, is Vampire Survivors still on Game Pass? I remember it used to be on there. Obviously, this won't count for you considering you already have Vampire Survivors. But I would like to know if it's still on here. I'm guessing not. It is. I saw it. It is. At least I could tell somebody in the future. It's one of the rare occasions where you'll spend more money on Game Pass than actually just buying the game. All right, what do we want? Attack speed, of course. And movement speed is always a good one. All right, I need to come up with a different goal. One thing I don't like about the game is the fact that I think each round is 30 minutes, and that's way too long. Most games have nailed it down to like 20, and that's like still a little.
I haven't played these games since I was a little kid, so I'm new to the genre. They all seem fun.
They definitely are. There is a shit ton of them. The ones I would play are definitely Vampire Survivors. This one, Taylor, how's it going? Which is called Halls of Torment. Death Must Die is a good one. Soulstone Survivors is another good one that I like. There's definitely other ones, but they're not coming to mind. Yes, but those are the ones I truly like. What am I doing here? Crit chance. That'll get us up to 70. There's not like a lot of choices. You'll see when you play Vampire Survivors, when you pick up I love it. It's number one for me because it has the same mechanic where you pick up loot, except it's way more like Diablo, where you get tiers of loot, which is sick. What the fuck? I was gonna say something. But when you play Vampire Survivors and you pick up an item, you'll see they have this like gambling mechanic. I don't know why every game after that didn't take that mechanic. That shit is dope, and nobody uses it but them. I feel like a lot of people fucked up by not using that mechanic in their game. We'll do movement speed. It will get to a point to where we get surrounded, so it really won't matter how fast you move. Increase the area or the angle of the attack cone. I don't really think that's gonna help us. Do rain? Let's do this. Force. I don't really know what force does. It's very decryptive. Really have to decipher. We'll use that word. What it is saying. Crit. Oh, this is for that. We should go more damage. Damage, crit, and attack speed. Is that thing, is this still going on from when we picked up that other one? That shit's crazy. We don't need movement speed anymore. Let's do this. Get our abilities hitting hard. But you get a lot of loot in Death Must Die. A lot. A lot. You going damage, I guess. I mean, they're sitting here right in my face, so unless there's like penetration, I don't see why we should get range. We're getting to a point to where I'm about to hit 100. No, I'm not, because I got rid of my ring. Nice. Because I got rid of my ring, I'm not about to hit. Where we at crit-wise? Crit, 50. Yeah, because I fucking sold my ring. Pancake, how's it going? I thought your name was going to be Panic. That would be the life of Caitlyn in a nutshell. Over their day going great. What is today? Today's Wednesday, right? I hope. So if that means tomorrow's free game day. Hopefully it'd be something sick. I don't remember if there was a game that we played last time. No, because we were waiting on Frostpunk. Game was sort of a letdown, but here we are. We should know by now, never get too happy about a game. Unless you've already played it. Especially like a demo. Crit chance, maybe. We can just get everything popping off as a crit. Is there anywhere else to go? Wait. If you beat the game, do you get to keep the items? I think even if you beat the game, you don't get to keep the items. You have to put it down a well. I'm not 100% on that one. But how... There's got to be a timer somewhere. We did say something said 26. We need a... There's a timer somewhere. I don't know where it is. That is definitely a experience bar. I mean, it definitely looks like there's some timer basedness to it. Attack speed. Multi-strike. Adds an extra projectile. Let's see if we can get an extra projectile. Looks like 3 to me. Which we already had 3. However, we're shooting fast enough that it's hard for me to notice. But I guess it said like 10%. Like every time I shoot, there's a 10% chance that it's gonna be an extra one. So we probably have to beat that one, get it up a little bit. Consume a potion of 10. Yes. I do like but the fact, oh shit, we have ourselves an elite. For a second there, I thought we haven't even beat the first one. Because I thought the first one did that. That was his attack pattern. Shows you how much no, I thought they would die. Okay. On a note, they do not hurt themselves. Their people does not care. And then we can use the fire at least to help burn. That dude is going to be a strong one. We do have to watch out that we don't make it. We don't get into the ability, but we also don't want to walk into it. However, if we walk forward, not good. Zoo, how's it going, by the way? Okay, that was... I don't seem to be doing much damage to him. Do we just keep critting the Ripper? Sounds like a good idea. I like that they left a little... Oh, there's a piece of paper. Oh, that's an ability. So remember, it's an ability. It's not lore. I like needles. Go for that. Sounds like a good way to go. I need to start thinking about what movie I want to watch. Usually during October, I have like a bunch of horror movies in mind. This might be the one October that I'm not really sure what it is that I want to watch. Attack speed. Put some thought into it. I think what word am I looking for? The hickness. The first word that was coming to mind is inbred. I'm like, don't say that. That is not what we're going for. Hick is the word that we're going for. Attack speed. Yes. I mean, the dude's almost dead, and he's gonna give us an item. The crit one was by far the best one for us. I'm not for sure if it's random or they give us the one that we would like. Definitely, attack speed's not bad. Take attack speed. I think it's just random though. Gotta guess. I mean, that's actually good for us considering that we mostly put our shit into crit. And now, like attack speed was the second thing we wanted to get. Can you please make way? I need a hole. It's one of those things where you need to start going forward. In most survivor likes, you get to a point where you have to push into the group instead of away. We'll go crit chance. Now that I remembered I took my ring away. Are you fucking kidding me? They fucking circled me. It's not fair. I don't have a bunch of health. What the hell is that? Did I pick something off the ground? I mean, obviously. How else would I be going so fast? There's no way it lasts that long. No, it doesn't. Just chilling like that for the rest. We can't put the item in the well because for some reason we're only allowed to do one. I don't give a shit about range. I guess expanding like that other one that makes things bigger, maybe it'll make my abilities bigger. And then my little saw blade. Okay, sometimes you gotta take one for the team. My saw blade will probably get bigger. Where is my saw blade? There it is. Right now it's so small I can't even tell that it appears. Hopefully we get multi-strike up. It's starting to get to a point to where leveling up though is going to be difficult. That be true. Especially with us walking away again. Hopefully we can drop one of those medkit, dark and darker medkit looking things. I can just pick all this shit up real quick. I really need a timer. It's odd that they wouldn't tell you how long you have left. I guess they just don't want you to know. You're just gonna have to go off what your level is. Like once you actually figure out. I think we're actually close. I just had like a relapse. And I remember these little beasts, and then shortly afterwards is when you start fighting the boss. Like psychotic. Even better, dude. I like the name. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, indeed. The second I saw that there's that
Bottom right.
I hated it at
11,
0, liked
48.
it for like 80, and now hate the fucking game again. So all I did was come back to full circle.
True that. True that indeed. What are you talking about, Trek? Thank you so much there, Psychotic, for the follow. Really appreciate it. Much love. I'm hoping that the documentary that 50 Cent is making about P. Diddy, that he's in it. Not P. Diddy himself, that would be, obviously he'll be in it, but 50 Cent, so you can clown on him the whole time. The time remaining. How do you know that? Where does it say that at?
The time remaining.
Oh, down there on the right. Okay, we have learned. Has it been there the whole time? Crit bonus. It has been down there the whole time. All right. I guess I don't look bottom right a lot. I mean, bottom left caught my eye. I'm just not a bottom right. Oh, he's shit. I didn't realize he was an elite until it was too late. I thought I could just press into him. I don't know if we can win. It's an item issue. For now. Obviously, we'll get much stronger once we can bring in better loot. Okay, now we know. The bad part is when it gets to 0, that's usually when these fucking games start, like, throwing thousands and thousands of people at you. I also see that they keep putting videos of Justin Bieber and P. Diddy. I'm like, I hope to God, even though he probably did, I was like, I hope to God that he didn't fucking fondle him when he was a little kid, but most likely he probably did. He hasn't hung himself yet. Weirdly enough. Maybe they're trying to see if he gets closer to trial before he hangs himself. See where it's going first. Blade size and damage. We'll take it. Or maybe he just never had actual important people over. He didn't have any. Why are they dying so quickly? He didn't have like actual like I was gonna say patriots. We're not like political figures is what we're going for. Quite the opposite. Like my brain be fucking with me sometimes. How's not one of them dropped yet? Maybe they come in barrels. I'm thinking about the things you pick up and bring you all the stuff. So baby. There, I did see a video, I think it was today, where people were trying to pretend like it's a real Justin Bieber song.
Let's just hope Baby-O wasn't about Diddy.
Where it was about him talking about P. Diddy touching him or something. Or like he was trying to like be like low key about it. But I'm like, I don't think this is a real song. Jay, how's it going? In the end, he actually liked it. Turns out that would be a twist. Damage ability. He's the one.
They should change his name to P. Diddler.
He's the one who took advantage of P. Diddy, not the other way around. He's what started P. Diddy down this path. Before then, he was an honest man. And then Justin Bieber changed him. Now that would be a twist. He's like, little Justin Bieber took advantage of me. We'll go health. I don't think movement speed at this point in time is really going to help me anymore. Okay, we need to break barrels open. I think that's where we're going to find... What's blowing up? It must be lightning. I think that's where we're going to be finding our pickup thing. There's too many of them. Getting rough out here in the streets. Hard part is coming across barrels. I think I'm gonna die. This is not good. Keep going base health. We're gonna need health. Obviously we're gonna get hit and there's really not much more we can do about it. I think we're just dead, unfortunately. I would like to think otherwise, but we are taking a massive amount of hits. And unless I pick up the attraction Thing, I'm dead. Thing, I'm not gonna make it far. Please be something. Could at least been food. I take that too. All right, we found a way out of the mess for now. If we don't find something while they're giving me a break is over. Please, give me health. Is it too much to ask for floor chicken? Thank you. All right. Literally picked it up and lost it. Oh shit, dude. I don't know if we'll live long enough. I literally picked it up and lost. I think I lost more than I picked up. That's fine. Let's do regen. Even though percent health probably not gonna help me that much. Okay, now we got a ring though. Go buy our ring back from this loser. We should also check on different maps because then we can probably unlock more stuff.
Well, well.
Got yourself
A deal is a deal.
a goddamn deal, my guy. What's that? How's this in here? How do I own this stuff? How do I own this? I'm not gonna put this on because I feel like I didn't put, yeah, I didn't put this in here. We're just gonna, okay, this is, well, in game, I'm just gonna pick shit up and pretend to throw it in the well, and then once I do that, I'll actually put it on myself. I refuse. It might be from my previous game, but I felt like I deleted everything, so it doesn't make sense. Woo, indeed. I love that one. I definitely like the caca better. I wanted to say that without saying caca. All right, we'll save money. All right, let's see if we can go and can we get to a different map, and if so, all right, let's try to move on so we're gonna unlock other things. I like how at the start of every match they tell you what your controls are. Okay. We see the bucket. Like those attack speed gloves would be pretty tight. However, I don't think I put it in well. You would think though if it was my old save, I would have way more than that. Crit bonus. I never thought of looking in the chest when the guy came to life. I just assumed there'd be nothing in it. And you definitely have to put shit in the well in order to get it back. So I don't know where that shit came from, and I don't want it. It's like when since I wait a long time to buy games until they're like on sale, and then when they come out, they usually like just give you, if you buy the game, they give you like DLC shit, and I wish they wouldn't do that. I think the last game I played that did that, I remember it was like Dead Space, and they give you like a better gun and stuff. I was like, I just want to play this game as intended. Block strength. I feel like that was a shit roll. Not what I want. It was definitely a good idea for the crit though. Someone else dropped a page. I guess we go back up once we get this. I like lightning. I didn't really like the Saul thing. I think it sucked. I think that thing, I don't think I killed something for that up here. The scroll. I thought maybe I killed something and dropped, but there's no way I killed something like right when I started. A possibility, but I don't believe it. Lightning way better than probably by far. I'm just thinking about how if I went back to play Soulstone Survivor, my eyes would probably cry for help. I also need to think, I want to play Because it is horror. It's going to be horror month. I want to play the Tall Tale. The zombie game. The zombie. Walking Dead is the word we're going for. Crit chance. Walking Dead is what we're going for. What am I at right now? I don't have my ring on. We're at 53 so far. That will come in handy. Would have helped us at the end of the other round. So that we could kill through shit. I want to get that paper. We'll see how much damage we do to this guy. I would like to kill him as well. Christian, how's it going? AI and analytics? That's a good question. I don't think it is, but I also don't know. We could figure that out though. Very, you got me with one of those words. My word that I can't say. God damn it. I worked so hard to say that shit correctly. I'm fucking have to work on that more. It's just Logan. How's it going? Where? I'm in the wrong app. There we go. That's not what I'm looking for. What is this? Halls of Torment? Okay. I probably misspelled that. Does it say co-op? It does not say co-op. It is single player. All right, back in action. See, I don't think I'm killing or doing, well, I actually am doing a little bit of damage. I'm gonna really, I remember that's something we used to do. Try to hold off on long as possible of picking up the attraction thing.
Well, I have no friends, so I guess single player isn't that bad.
Feel ya. I feel you on that one. I remember, I always say that the first time I actually had to play with people online, like forcefully, was when I played New World, and I was like, please don't do this to me. But when I started playing, I was so used to playing with people in shooters that are just toxic as fuck. I was like, I don't want to do this. Turns out people in New World, however, are pretty nice. But I am a loner myself. I bet, do you know there's weeks where I forget to go outside? That'll tell you. Playing New World again. New release coming soon. I've played the game twice, and both times I got to level 60, and then I just stopped playing. I think there was probably some grinding issues going on. I probably got, because I always get to this one point when I'm playing games where I'm like, are we gonna keep funneling more time in this game, or are we gonna go play something else? And then, so far, 100% of the time, it's been, let's go play something else. I also, dude, I forgot Duck Side came out. For anybody who doesn't know, it is Rust, but you are a duck. However, it does cost money. And I don't think it's under 10.
So what have you been playing a lot recently?
I play a shit ton of random games. So, a lot. Especially considering so I try my best to not spend any money. Play games, but I'm always playing different games. So usually most of the shit I play is demos, and you can get a good amount of time out of a demo, believe it or not. But there was but we did have Dungeonborn came out. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a dungeon crawler, like Dark and Darker. So there was a good month or so that we were playing Dark and Darker and Dungeonborn, but since then I played so many different games. Yesterday we played Tectonica, which is a survival game. Day before that we played Case of the Golden Idol, which is a detective deducing game, which was fun. Tomorrow I think I might play Planet Crafter, which is a survival game like Subnautica. I like to dabble, as they say. That's why I always say there's people that you see streaming and they're always playing the same fucking game over and over again, year on, year out. Not me. I couldn't do it. Some people see that and say, dude, that's the life. I see it and say, that would be a living hell. My hobby would then turn into the most hated thing I've ever done in my life. When I hear that, I'm like, I'd much rather like have a real job. Brandon, how's it going? The real job that I have now is way more fun than what the fuck.
What about
that
on
sounds
Steam, Vaganti?
like. Vaganti. I'll have to look into that. Dude, there are so many games. I look through a shit ton of games. When I look at it, I might actually be like, oh, okay, I see what this is. I look through a shit ton of games, but when people like actually say a game, I can't. I don't know what the fuck that is. What it's about. You like different experiences? A game for you. I know that they dropped some of this UFO 50. Someone was talking about. However, it's a bunch of like 8-bit games. I'm assuming that there's 50 different games in it. I don't know how much it costs though. I'm telling you right now, if it's not 5 and under, I'm not buying it. If it's 10, there's a chance, but there has to be a demo for it. I refuse to buy a game that I have not played that's above $5. I am the extreme frugal, but tomorrow is free game day, so I can't wait to see what they have in store. So a lot of games that you see on my Steam or like, I got
Roguelike co-op, side scroller, dungeon creepy monsters, boss fights, random experiences, classes.
You a dev? That was descriptive. I was gonna say hello to somebody, but I don't know what their name is anymore. I will say when it comes to gaming, side scrollers are low on my list. I think it's just because as a kid of playing so many that as of now, they do not pique my interest. However, every now and then I do play one. One, to make sure that is the truth, and two, because you never know if you don't try them out. How are you supposed to know if they're good or not? An engineer, marketing, analytics. And how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Not a dev. That's exactly what a dev would say. Let's see here. Attack speed, I guess. For a second there, I thought the dude was stun lock. Did we pick up? How did I get so many? How did I level twice? Good chance. There is a chance no, I didn't. Okay. I was like, there is a slight chance that I picked up that power up, even though I told myself, don't do it.
This game reminds me of that Death Goat game on Steam. It was like a death metal style game.
I think it's just because I got brain damage that I can't remember most of the stuff. Definitely is greatly inspired by Diablo. It's a It's stop saying vampires. A survivor like Diablo. However, like I say, Death Must Die is the one I like more though. Brett, how's it going? So though, I'm taking it that you dabble in games as well. You're not one of those people that just play, who are a diehard of one game. Fires, projectiles, in a direction. The bad thing about dabbling is that when you play PvP games, they're only fun for like the first 3 weeks. Because if you try to play it longer than that, you'll go up against people who are no-lifers or people who don't dabble and they just play that game religiously and then they just beat your ass. And then it's no longer fun. But the first 3 weeks, when nobody knows how to play the game, that's when it's at its peak. Someone told me Finals came out with a new season. I actually really enjoyed that game. That game was a lot of fun. However, if a game like that slowly dies off afterwards, it's going to be hard for PvP games to really make it. Mr. Heel, is it Steez? Flips, I'll call you. Mr. Flips, how's it going? We'll do damage. Damage will work. That is okay. I did see another Sea Bear, how's it going? Another article that I was looking at. Some dude, I guess at TwitchCon, some dude was like talking to some chick and then she like corrected him on her like pronouns, and then I look in the this is Reddit. Whenever I said article, I look in the comment section and the people are losing their fucking minds. Saying this bitch. And then you can clearly tell that the dude came there with the intentions to provoke her to say that. And I was like, this is like one of those rare occasions where like I'm on the side of the person who tried to correct him. You can tell that that person went in there trying to rage bait her. I've definitely seen. When these, I'm just call you Word. How's it going? Or word to work, even though that's not like word. And now I'm just fucked. Jax, how's it going? I should have never said that out loud. My brain will be stuck on stupid on that one. I guess it would be word. Welcome. Let me go pick up this paper. At some point in time, we're gonna have to pick up the thing to the north. It would be better off if we could drop another one and I could just, well, yeah. So that way I always had one that was like live. Did we pick? No, we didn't pick up an item. If I'm correct, yeah. We still have the one that we got, that we brought in with us. I will say, since I did play this game when it was early release, I don't see myself playing like lots of hours of it. As I'm already thinking about playing Planet Crafter. That's like one of those things, once you put a lot of time into a game and you play it, especially like that's the one thing about playing a game on early release, is that I would have think that most people never actually play, like go back and play it when it's fully finished. The downside of putting hours into a game that you've played is that when it does come released, you're like, well, I pretty much have already played the shit out of this game. And it usually, I'm just walking through it, dude. Anytime I have circles like that in these types of games, I'm like, I'm just better off just taking the burst little damage that we'll take and then going from there. But once it comes full release, it's like, so far, I don't even know what they've added. It almost seems exactly the same. We can stay in this little pit. I'll fight you to death on that one, buddy. All right, what do we have? Crit bonus, but it's a ring. On hit with physical damage, 20% chance to spawn a shockwave. It will show it. Okay, yeah. Increase block strength. So we could go crit bonus.
I found it low.
Let's try
It's literally
shockwave.
called Death Goat on Steam.
Nice, you're spot on. I have tried Risk of Rain 2. I do like Risk of Rain 2. That is a great game. I don't think I've ever beat it with a character though. I did see that they either remastered or something, Risk of Rain, but I don't see people playing it, so it can't be great. Kill shot, how's it going? I think we're gonna send. Oh shit, you can have more than one ring. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought you could only have one ring. I should have took the crit. Oh well. Let's go put this thing into the well. The problem is that I know I don't want to take those other items that I don't think that I actually put in the well. However, there will become a time that I won't remember what I put in the well and what I did. Let's go for these splitters. Death Goat. Did I write that down? I wrote down the other one, Death Goat. I like gaming recommendations. Death Goat. Sounds dope though. First thing that comes to mind is Goat Simulator. Some people find that fun. I just looked at Goat Simulator and I was like, I don't know. Not I. There's a dungeon crawler game or a dungeon game where you you build the dungeon and people come through and then they die, like AI. I feel like it may have came out today. I think I saw I got like an alert for it. I should look at that. I mean, I already know it's outside of the price range that I'm willing to pay for anything. But I don't know why I act like I'm gonna buy it and play it. Considering I usually have to wait like 3 years after a game comes out before I can play it. I also saw that Assassin's Creed delayed their game to like, I was going to say Friday, to February. That shit not be coming out soon. It looks like it's coming out the same day that a bunch of other games. Like, I know a lot of people like Monster World. I believe that game's coming out on the same day. I mean, since people already talk mad shit about the game, it's not setting itself up for success. I think there's another game too that it's coming out. I was really hoping that Silent Hill, the remake of Silent Hill 2 would have been out this October. Unfortunately, not the case.
Dungeon of the Endless.
This fucking game, I think this game is 30, like each round is 30 minutes. That is way too long. I'm glad that they changed most of these dungeon games, or these survivors. Usually only 20 minutes max. 30 is way too long. That is an insane amount of time. Have someone play. I do think Death Must Die is 20. It's probably another reason why I always say I like it. Apple, Tyler, how's it going? It's an actual game? I thought you were just like talking shit about this game. I'm telling you, most of these games I probably actually know. I just don't remember the name.
Silent Hill 2 comes out in 15 days.
It does come out in October? Oh shit. My hopes are not up. I can't wait for that. My favorite thing to do, my favorite month is October. Because I've been for the long, I don't, how many years now? A lot. I've been watching Dan's Game, a streamer over on Twitch. Does like a horror month marathon.
It's hot dog
This
shit.
game
I don't know if
is ass. Oh, that's not that one. Tyler, thank you for the live follow though. I've tricked myself. No, because this game's ass. That's diamonds. However, the person forever's held a horror month where it's 100%. I saw you're 100%, and then it got
Val,
me.
in drinking the same drink as you right now.
I got
Crazy.
them from Costco. They were like super cheap, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. But he does a horror month where he's live 24/7. I used to have a little bit more time when I was in college to watch it more, but now not so much. However, I still enjoy it from time to time. Thank you for the likes, by the way. What else was I going into when I said that? But when I first watched him, because obviously he's not streaming 24/7. He streams live and then he puts past broadcasts of himself. And when I first watched him, I thought that he had a twin brother. Fuck, I didn't mean to pick that up. I thought he had a twin brother and they would like share back and forth. Because obviously when I watched him way back then, he didn't have a lot of videos in the archive. So his twin brother, it looked like a twin brother. Where now you can tell because like there's a skinny version of him and then a fat version. But when I first watched it, I thought it was two twins. I was like, that's so dope. Brandon, how's it going? And I thought this for like 3 years because I only used to ever watch him, and then I would almost forget that like streaming games was a thing. And it wasn't until then that I was like, wait, this dude, they ain't one and the same no more. Attack, speed. But one of my favorite series to watch is Silent Hill. I love it. I think Silent Hill, The Room, is probably my favorite out of the Silent Hills. But it will be dope to see the remake of Silent Hill 2. Even though people be memeing on it about how they make why are chicks always trying to make chicks uglier? I feel like there must be nothing but ugly ass dev chicks, considering they keep going out of their way to make chicks in games look fucking ugly. But they're memeing on how one of the chicks in Silent Hill looks god awful. It's me, Wheezy S. Is it Wheezy F, baby? Gotta be. Is it him? The rapper, the god himself? What the hell is this? For each stack, Fragile increases damage by 5%. For each stack, Affliction increases damage taken over time. Okay. Seems like a good one to get. Multi-strike, ability, and radius, and attack speed. There's so many good ones. I think we go crit. I like just getting my main weapon. I'm sure there's people where using like the actual abilities is probably a good thing. Base crit bonus. Why does that not sound like a lot? Go with strength block. Sounds like it could be a parry. I forgot we picked that thing up. That, and along with talking a lot, makes it seem like it lasts a lot longer than it actually does. Attack speed. Even though I really like lightning. Probably do this. I was gonna go the block strength. Multi-strike is not bad. I'm actually gonna start getting some health regen, just a little bit. Because we are gonna get majorly fucked up. Let's get some regen going. Soon I will have to run into people and we're gonna need a way to heal. Attack speed and movement. We got all kinds of shit coming our way. Do strength. Base health wouldn't be bad. Dude, definitely. What the hell is that? She definitely wasn't. Brandon, how's it going? She definitely wasn't made for being healthy. We do have to keep that in mind. Crit bonus and crit chance. What is our crit up to? There's too much shit on the screen at the moment. Hang on. There's a way to see our stats. 70? That's not bad. We could... If there's other choices, I'm not going to take crit anymore.
Has this gotten updated a lot? I bought the game at
I
launch.
know how you feel about that one. Yesterday it came out with 1.0. However, it's been so long since I played it, I don't really notice any difference. Oh, gee, how's it going? I'm like, it's so far, it feels like the same fucking game, so I don't even know what they updated. Maybe they added more shit at the end. I completely got rid of my save file and started from the beginning because I was like, I want to see from a fresh start, what does 1.0 look like? Well, it looks like the damn same fucking game so far. So there's that. Surprise, surprise. I really think that most people, I really like at first I like Survivor-like games. Second of all, I really like the whole picking up loot and putting it on your person. However, since then, Death Must Die has come out, and I like that game way more than this one. But it was a cool game for when it came out. It was sick. I like the concept of picking up loot and putting it on your person. I think Death Must... Well, I keep saying think, but I know now. Death Must Die is definitely my favorite. Survivor, like, okay, what are we picking? I still don't know what the fuck Force is. Improves different parameters on your weapon.
Just like the Diablo vibes.
That is cool, especially like Diablo 1-ish. Even though I don't think I've ever played Diablo 1 or 2. Probably had something to do with not really having a computer when I was a kid. And just being a console player. I didn't really become a computer player until I got out of the military. I think I had a computer at first, but I'm dead. I was playing an Xbox then, but I shortly gave out on my Xbox because then I started playing StarCraft. That was what, 2010? No, I've been a PC gamer since. I'm glad that I came to the, I don't know if you would call it the dark side, the better one, the better side. Return to camp. Wait. I think in 2010 is when I call myself an official PC gamer, like only PC. Because I do remember when I was a teenager, like when I was 16. I remember because I mostly just played PlayStation, but I do remember playing
It's hot dog
Warcraft.
shit, dude. I don't know if I can do it.
You heard it there first. If someone says it, it must be written in stone. But I remember playing StarCraft and stuff. I think I played more StarCraft than I did Warcraft. Because I remember StarCraft was tight. I played mostly. I didn't really even play the game. I just played the games that people would just make up. I mostly just found my time doing that. Who's this guy? The Exterminator. Fire. All right, I'll try you out. Did I ever put something in the well? I did, didn't I?
Welcome. Godspeed.
Saying I love the custom games in WC3.
The customs are the best. The funny part was, it wasn't until like 2010 when I played Wings of Liberty that I was like, wait, you're telling me there's a PvP mode in StarCraft? I didn't know that. What are we going to do with this guy? I know I said I probably wouldn't pick this, but considering that after today, there's no telling how much I will be playing. We probably should just put the shit on. Take the ring. I'm sure when I take it off, it's not like it's just gonna throw it away.
Welcome. Farewell.
Oh, it's this thing. We still haven't even opened up whatever that other thing is. Gotta get back to work. Well, thank you for taking time out of your work there, Brandon, to watch me. Truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully see you again. What do we want? Damage is by far, one would say, the best. Pickup range, projectile, not bad, considering we're going Flame God. So let's keep up with that. All right. Have we got to the third? No, we haven't. Okay. I feel like we need to press on to new maps because we're going to unlock stuff. I do like the fact that it has a flamethrower. Does it say Necro Gaming? How's it going? I have to I have to take a break. I have to think about a name when I say it because, you know, I'm just dumb. That one, however, I had to take a break because sometimes it's almost like I got Tourette's. My brain wants to say something that it shouldn't. I was like, Necro. There we go. Say it slow. Damage is not bad. I think we just go damage. I mean, fire is semi-like poison, and poison is my favorite. That means fire is my favorite. Do area. I mean, I feel like this dude has to be strong, right? We're definitely gonna get some range because it definitely has penetration. I really haven't been paying attention to see if all of them have penetration, but this one definitely do. My goal is actually to stream a little longer because usually I stop at 2. We'll try. I really want to try 3, but we'll do like 2.5 for now, and then we'll slowly go up. I don't really know if I want crit. We could go a little faster. Little speed never hurt, even though in the end, it won't do anything. When you're getting surrounded, being fast doesn't mean anything. So you really just need it for the first rounds or so. I also saw another video about how some dude is talking about how numbers. How's it going? 247405. I feel like you made that your name. It's like you were user random numbers, and then when you made your real name, you're like, I'll just use some of these numbers. I guess we'll do force. Please check their stats to learn which are affected by force. So if I go here, does it say something about force? Maybe. No mods. Force. All right, here. I got you. Duration. Piercing. All right. Cool. I now get it. So we'll go force. Because I need to go further, like into the crowd. Was I on a rant and then stopped ranting? Oh, that's right. Oh, a video some dude made. I guess Asmongold. Considering Asmongold watches a lot of people's videos and then comments on them. Death Gaming, how's it going? Any comments on them a lot? I guess one of the last ones that he did, some dude was commenting about how it's a good thing, but then he was saying how, however, it is a bad thing when his editors and shit upload the video with basically the same title as his, and then people just stop watching his altogether. I will say that Asmund Gold, his editor, is the GOAT of editing. Parks, how's it going? However, this guy did not like him, and he had a good reason not to. He said he talked to Asmund Gold about it, and they were cool. 20% damage and force. I definitely think I think we go damage. Hey, Gross, welcome back. I think we go damage and try to get to go. Like we said, I was really on the force hype to see what it does. Now we know what it affects. It seems all you had to do was look at stats like they told you. Anytime I see something and it's like, hey, do some reading, I'm like, you got the wrong guy. It's just like when I go through all the games, there's some games that are basically just novels, and I'm like, obviously somebody out there likes this shit, not me. Jake, how's it going? Area, Tommy, how's it going as well? I'm like, you won't catch me doing it. It's the same thing with like furry shit. The second I open up a game and there's like a fox with like a 12 pack, I'm like, nope. I did see recently, I like watching Asmund Gold. I did see recently, it must have been yesterday, that he had those stupid fucking cat ears on. I'm like, just lost respect points, but I've watched enough to where I'll get through it this one time. I did see another one a long time ago where he dressed up as a chick, and I'm like, you're really not scoring points with me. User random numbers, Colin, how's it going? I mean, Moon scored more points with me today, banging some chick while he's married, and she was hot. Not his wife, the chick he banged. More power to him. I equally like the fact that he said he didn't go there with the intentions to sleep with her. I was like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. My favorite thing is that everybody says, welcome to the Champions Club. My favorite part. Even though not really the same way the doc is. You don't want to be getting affiliated with the Champions Club the same way the doc has. But they mostly mean it for the whole being married and then cheating on your wife part. You should put an asterisk in there. Because when I first saw like a little meme of it where it was like him on Doc's body wearing Doc's glasses, I was like, uh-oh. Don't tell me Moon likes the kitties. Just likes to cheat on his wife. It's cool. I also saw another video with someone, because he role plays in Grand Theft Auto, and someone sent like a donation. They're like, if you're actually in a marriage that you cared about, you wouldn't role play being with another chick. And then he got super offended. Seems like we know why. The dude was correct. Crit bonus? I guess I'll do that. I really don't want to go crit. I just want to go pure damage. I don't think getting crit on my fire weapon is probably a good idea. What's our base on crit and stuff? We got burn. Yeah, so our crit's low as shit. They don't care about that. If the game tells me not to care, I do not care. They are really trying to shove pickup range down my fucking throat. Range is actually not bad. But imagine we get attack speed. I bet attack speed must be high on this dude. We should give that a little look-sees. What's your attack speed at? I actually have no idea if that's high or not. I don't know what everybody else's is. We'll do health and defense. I like it. Getting hit. I mean, look how many people we get to fuck up with our gun. Right, crazy. Get more range. I think being a little on the tankier side is actually not a bad idea. He seems like the kind of guy you can walk in. Frost projectiles deals mediocre direct damage. Let's go with the little balls. I think there's a way to make them tighter so that they're like right around you. Attack speed, of course. There's something that makes it come in closer. We just got to figure out what that is. That way I can actually kill people who are like right next to me so that I can squeeze through. Plus, the closer they are to me, the faster they go. Health and defense. We should probably get a little health. Okay, our last chick had like 400. This dude has 600, so obviously a big jump. Burning, of course. Now we get some tick burning on them. Probably always had it, but I just didn't know. If we can grab some extra actual health points, that would be dope. Sincerely Chase, how's it going? Like, just take this. Multi-strike's pretty sick, though. Wonder if that counts for every flame that goes out. Kev, how's it going? Verger, how's it going? I think it would, right? Go multi-strike. Like, every flame should proc multi. Dim, how's it going? At least in my head, that's how it goes. Alright, we still, if we get a different item, I do need to put it in the well. Part of me is like, do I put it in the well? Because if I don't play past today, what's the point? But I guess we should set ourselves up for someone who would. Even though I think tomorrow we're playing. I think Planet Crafter is actually going to be a game that we play. Not a dabbler. But we'll see. I think my problem with Tectonica was the fact that I liked shit. I like the progression to be like at a slower pace. And I feel like they were just giving you a lot of shit. So I wasn't about it. We gotta go get that page. I definitely don't like shit being like super slow, but I don't need it to be like so fast that you're just getting stuff. Like there's so much they're giving you at once. I like taking my time. Especially considering like when I'm streaming, I'm not really paying attention to the game that I'd be playing. Acquire quick hands. I'm not really paying too much attention to what I'll be playing. So when they're like throwing a bunch of shit my way, I'm like, dude, I can't. My brain can't comprehend this. I need a game like this. Where you just walk around, pretty much go brain dead. You need like 10% of your brain to actually like make this work. And then the other 80% can just focus on whatever the hell it usually focuses on. I feel like there's a like, especially these Survivor-like games, I can just pretty much turn my brain off and then win. And not even realize what I was doing. It's like when you drive and you're on autopilot. I really don't know how that works for a lot of people, but for me, sometimes when I drive, I'll get to my destination and be like, I don't even remember driving. That could be dangerous. Some would say that that's a bad thing. I would probably agree. This is also the reason why when I drive around in town, I have to like keep telling myself to watch out. My dude goes too slow. Why did I feel like I can't even get him to slide past me? Why? We got a juke. My other chick was so much quicker, so we basically got to like run into him, which sucks. Imagine dying to fire when you're a beast from hell. How the hell would I even... Vapa? How's it going? Gain a bonus for amount of enemies in the pickup range. What? Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you, Gross. Gain a bonus for the amount of enemies in your pick... Okay, I understand. I get it now. On kill, grant a charge every 1 second. Charge decreases by 33%. On kill, gain a charge every 1 second. Charge. Okay, I see what it's saying. I'm gonna get this. Reminds me of the cacao. My favorite. Okay, we gotta put this shit into the well. That's a new item. I don't remember seeing that before. Chirp. How's it going? I don't remember seeing that item before. Thank you for all the love, by the way. The fact that somebody comes in here and likes my my stream really makes my soul feel good, I guess is a word in which we're using. That can be slightly entertaining. Fires projectiles in the direction you are facing. Sure. Every little bit, like I said, counts. We should probably try to kill this guy. Considering they actually drop good shit.
Not sending any gifts, least I can do is some likes.
Hey, just being here alone is good enough for me. To the point, I mean, there was a long time I was just talking to myself. But at least knowing that I'm not actually talking to myself feels good. But outside of that, man, everything else is just a bonus. But thank you, thank you, thank you. 10% damage. I feel like I'm doing no damage to that flying thing. Let's see if we can go. Let's. Well, the paper is probably closer. I'm near the bucket. Especially when people hit the like button multiple times. I'm like, nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to get me to do anything, especially if it was a chore related, is like, what is the even saying for that? I was gonna say pulling teeth. I don't think that's it. I don't know what it is, and if I think about it too much, I'll forget everything else I've ever said. Pulling teeth must be it, right? Gotta be. I'm happy. In the last year or so, I've been a lot better at taking care of my teeth. I'm not saying that I'm like, I used to be a piece of shit, but we've done a lot better. It'll be the first time that I go to the dentist and not be like, feel like, oh fuck, here we go. I'm about to get scorned. Attack speed. Keep it. Keep it coming. I need to get to the well. I don't know if attack speed. I feel like if the person already has a good amount of attack speed, is getting more attack speed the way to go about it. It's definitely, I don't think getting crit and shit is good. But what do I know? What the hell? Oh. Please let me just put this into the, just let me put this into the bucket. I couldn't go fast enough. I think we were supposed to take more damage. I think that's where we may have messed up. Thank you. I feel like I just picture someone passed out with their thumb on the like button. I think we can do another one. Another one. Another run.
Well, well.
I don't know why I keep talking to this piece of shit. Whatever. This is where I want to go. Burn damage. Can we do attack range? Every little bit.
Lol.
Pickup range. Lol indeed. That time I really remember. There's sometimes I say shit and someone responds to it. And when I say sometimes, I mean like 90% of the time, they'll respond to what I said. And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck I was talking about, dude. I'm over here just rambling. Half the shit I say, I don't even know what I'm saying. We'll go defense, considering I need it. Okay, we'll try a more health defensive route. How far you think you would have to kill the boss in order to go to the next one? But obviously we never killed the first boss. Yet here we are. I'm gonna assume they at least added a map. It's falling between this and Guardians of the Galaxy, like the movie. I know there's a game that's Guardians of the Galaxy, and I've always wanted to play it. It looks sick. And the funniest part about that is I got the game for free, so I can't play it. I've just, up until you just said something, I forgot I had it. I'm like, wait, I can. All right, we're going health and defense. It is like a campaign type game, but the little bit I saw of it when it first came out, it did look really cool. I think I got it when I was gonna say Christmas is close, but I'm not gonna say that. I just say that because Epic usually has like a lot of games for free. Like every day they have free games, but I don't want it to be Christmas time. I don't even want it to be close. I feel like this year's gone too fast. I don't like it. It's zoomed by. The funny thing is that last week I got rid of my car. I don't even like having a car because, as I said, I don't go outside too much. A very rare occasion. So I don't even like having a car. So the fact I got rid of my car last week. I really don't have to like get around either. I live in the city, so I just bike wherever I actually need to go when I do go outside. I really did. That's another thing that I haven't even realized is gone. I don't even, it's like most things, like when you don't have them, I like, especially like my hiking boots. I had these things for 3 years. I finally had to get new ones and throw them out. It was almost like throwing a piece of me away. I was like sad and depressed. That car, fuck it. I don't want anything to do with it. Health. We're going tanky. We're gonna try to be a little tankier. However, we do gotta watch out and make sure we can do actual damage. I think the other problem is that I wasn't picking up shards. I was so concerned about putting the thing into the bucket that I forgot that we should probably try to get some XP while we're at it. There is a thing. You still liking? I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the fuck? Dedication. I like it. Are we going force? What's force giving me? Per hit.
It's all I can
Max.
offer.
Like I said, more than you need. But when I look over and see that, I'm like, what the fuck? Much love. Thank you so much. Also brings other people to watch the stream of mine. I think we just do force. It seems like a good thing. It seems like any character you get, force is probably good no matter what. Like I said, I like TikTok way better than I ever did Twitch or YouTube. Way better. The only hard part was just making sure that I had enough followers so that I could actually start streaming. And then there was like actually a time in which I could stream. I just forgot that I could. Like I was waiting and then, dude, who cares? I love the name. Did you drop that as well? I'm still on YouTube. I've long forgot all about Twitch. The dude, how's it going? I don't even know. I probably don't even have, you know how they have like past videos? They're probably all gone by now, I would assume. Probably just my dead ass channel. Damage and force. Let's take it. I like the dude who cares. That's my favorite name. At least for now. As I say, I easily forget. Alright. I don't see us making it to the boss. I don't even think we made it to the fat dude. Which may be the half... Dude, what the fuck? Is this shit long? This shit is 30 minutes, right? Call me Be Nasty. How's it going? A wave of fire? Let's just do that. This shit is 30. Dude, that 3 minutes that we've been playing seems like a lifetime.
How big is the map?
I don't know if it ever ends, truthfully. There is one map that does end, where you're on a bridge. But I feel like if I kept going right or left, it would just never end. The only difference would be is I would get further away from the items that are on the ground. But there is a map on here where you're on a bridge, and if you make it to the end, there's just... At first, you can walk for a long time. But at the end, there's bosses, and they have like, think of Spartans that walk along, and they stop you from going any further. But it's huge. I'm assuming that if I kept going right or left, it would never end. All right, might as well just pick this shit up. And then we'll try to focus on maybe getting more of these. We gotta break open pots and stuff. Burn damage. When was this game released? It was early access for a long ass time. Has to have been part of me almost wants to say 2 years, closer to that end. But yesterday was its official release. Like actually being completed release. We'll do defense. I feel like maybe we shouldn't like put all our eggs into the defensive. We are gonna have to do damage, but I can't help myself. We'll do force. We'll do block.
Oh, that's if it's got a late 90s look.
That shit would be funny if this shit did come out back then. But like I always say, a game doesn't really have to look good, it just has to be good. It can look like shit. Even though, dude, during October, I do like to play some horror games. And there was like a stint not too long ago where I was just playing horror games on like weekends. I don't know what it is about horror games, but looking like shit and horror games go hand in hand. I don't know why. It's just the way that it goes. People love making horror games look like shit. Brain block strength, I guess? I can't remember where I should have my hands. Okay. I re-keybind every game I play. And so when I go off like a pause screen, I always go to my normal settings. And that is not, I'm not a WASD player. And WASD is definitely what I'd be using in this game. So then my brain malfunctions on which one I'm supposed to hit. Thought it was the, it definitely, I could see where one would be confused. It definitely does have its Diablo-ness to it. Maybe that's how it tricks some of the people to play it. Or at least to watch it. They're like, dude, I don't remember this in Diablo. Definitely going burn. Like I said, I need more damage. I mean, if we're firing, we're going fire. We'll do it. We'll go regen. Doesn't hurt. I remember when I first started streaming, considering I have to like talk so much, and before I started streaming, I fucking didn't talk to anybody. So when I first started streaming, when I'd be done, I wouldn't even stream for long periods of time. When I'd be done, my throat would like hurt. It'd be super dry. The next day, my throat would be all fucked up. My body's like, dude, you're not used to this. You're not cut out for this. I'm lucky enough that I found somebody to date me like fucking 16 years ago. My life would be lonely, dude. Good thing we made that a goal and actually went outside and completed it. You know how hard it would be to meet somebody if you never go outside? Some would say it's almost impossible. But I did trick somebody into it. Thankfully. I got a bunch of friends that are my same age. And they, however, don't have people to be with. Gray, how's it going? Seems sad. From my point of view. For all I know, dude. They're just doing blowing hookers.
It's pretty easy these days with all of the dating apps.
I always pictured when I was younger, especially when I was in the military. Since the base I was at, mostly it was just dudes. Outside the base, there'd be chicks, and they weren't even like hot chicks. But considering the base was full of just dudes in the military, even if they were a 4, they were like double of what they were to an 8. And I was always like, dude, one day they're gonna move away from here. And their life is gonna be wrecked. And that would always bring smiles to my face. I enjoy my alone time. I want a serious relationship on and off since age of 18. I'm almost working on 17 now. 17 years. I definitely could see where alone time's a good thing, but I couldn't make it. In a serious relation since the age of 18. I thought it was like, okay, I gotcha. Well, I mean, you did say the on and off part. Usually if she like goes away for something, like the first day, maybe even the second, I'm like, this is pretty fucking tight. But then by the third day, I'm like, dude, you can't make it in life by yourself. You weren't meant for it. Probably because I was too long of not being by myself. I guess once you go 17 years of really not being by yourself, once you're by yourself, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Damage. But I always picture those chicks that thought they were the shit near the army base when really they were like almost in the negatives. I'm like, their life must have went to shit. I guess best case scenario for them, they married somebody who's in the military.
I legit want to move out Igoti Woods somewhere and just live off of the land.
I feel like I would do better. Recently, she asked me whether or not I want to live in a city or like live out just like in the woods, because we used to live like off in the mountains at one point. I'm definitely more of a mountains person than a city person. The more I think about it, I do like that shit's close and I don't need a car to get by, but I think I would like it much better if there wasn't people around. Especially considering I'm in Portland and half of the people outside are just homeless and they're just like walking around randomly yelling. I could do without that. During one of the things, I don't know if I'll do it this October, considering shit just keeps getting worse and worse every year. One of the things that I like to do is when it becomes Halloween time in October, I like to walk around at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning at night. It's like a haunted house where you could actually get hurt. It's also scary. When you're walking down streets and you hear people just fucking screaming and yelling down the street or in like an alleyway, it's scary. One time I was walking down the street and obviously it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's super dark. There was this one big ass black dude came out of bushes out of like nowhere, like straight up camouflage, came out. And he's like, don't worry, dude, I'm not going to hurt you. I was like,
I live in Milwaukee, I can relate.
Until you said you weren't going to hurt me, I really didn't think you were going to hurt me. Now, now I don't know. Gain charge. I could get a skull. Ooh, I forgot all about skeletons. Have we already dropped? I don't think we dropped anything. Let's go drop it. I thought that was like a coat we could pick up. We definitely have it. Let's go drop it off. That was cool. There was another time during October. There was a store. It was kind of far down the street that I lived. So it was quite a walk. One time I got there, and what happens is you get to like the very end of the street and then the store is slightly off diagonal. I turn the corner and this one person comes out of the store. This chick comes out of the store running full sprint to her car. And then I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Let's go this way. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then someone, like a homeless person, comes running behind her. The best way to experience this is just think of like a Resident Evil game. Like someone getting attacked by a zombie, they run off, and then the zombie is like following them, but it's one of those fast zombies, and she just jumps in her car and takes off. And this fucking homeless zombie is like goes into the street and starts booking it down the street like he's a T-1000. I was like, that shit's sick. And then shortly afterwards, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here before this zombie homeless person realizes I'm around. So even though it's like scary as shit, it's also like really cool. When you finally get back home and you're still alive, you're like, dude, that was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm actually spawning skeletons. I thought I had to be like a necro in order to get skeletons and then spawn more. All right, cool to know. The fact that you can spawn shit actually makes me like the game a little bit more. Like enough to like play it again. I'm like, skeletons? But in all truthfulness, I could just play Death Must Die. There's equally a necromancer in that game, and it's pretty much a better version of this game.
What does the red orb on the bottom left represent?
That would be my health. I believe in Diablo they have one just like it, and then they have like a blue one or purple that's like your mana. But that one is my health. You have it in landscape mode, don't you? You non-vertical having bastard. How's it going, Beat? Hey, we made it to the fact. Oh, he puts fire on the ground. No wonder I was dying sometimes. What the hell is that book? Did it say send it up? What is this?
Gouged
This is
from
new.
its lithic corpus.
At least I think so.
The ember eye was passed through many burning hands. Now, it's resting on an obsidian slab, gazing at the crumbled body it once inhabited. To release its power against the Lord of Regret,
Saying we gotta find a book.
one must bring it back and subdue it in battle.
Hopefully it tells me where it's at. Did anything pop up on my screen? There's a page, but I don't think that's it. All right, well, if that gave me any actual information, like I said, I'm not a reader, and some would say that the person said it for me, but I wasn't paying attention either. I'm very bad at that too. They call that ADD. Let's go defense. Text before defense. If the block value equals the unreduced damage received from an attack. Good parry. I like it. Thanks for all the love and the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's right. We're going to a paper. I thought we were trying to get a book. I mean, we are in the end, but. Okay. There's a part of me thought that I could just like, if I walked into it, it would break. Not it. We'll get the page, and then we'll start actually attacking these people.
It's a trap.
The fucking vases could definitely be. I really enjoy, funny enough, games that are like that like work out my brain. Like when we were playing the Case of the Golden Idol. I mean, my brain gets pretty warped, but the shit was a lot of fun. The only problem is if I was like playing a longer stream, I would have to play that at the end. Because usually it fries my brain and then I can't think anymore. We also have those FMV games to play. I forgot about those. Which, funny enough, Quantum Break is on sale. Which I could add to the list. I think it's the only one I'm missing. I don't remember how much on sale it is though. I may have put it in my cart. I don't remember Quantum Break being, I think that's what it is. I was about to say Quantum Leap, that's a TV show. I don't remember it being one of the good ones, but I do want to play it. I'm trying to think of the ones I have. Good thing we got here right in time. Why does it feel like I keep getting the same power up? Hopefully it's like making it stronger. All right, let's actually try to kill something. Is the big dude dead? I'm not for sure if the big dude's dead. It was a lot hard. He's definitely not dead. I was gonna say it was a lot harder to like not get hit, but I'm still getting hit. If we can kill this guy, then we kill the fat guy. I'm assuming that the fatter guy is more of a boss and this dude's more of an elite. Oh, we have a block chance that just does away with, so that I don't take damage. I think that's what's going on here. Is that I'm like getting hit, but I'm not like getting hit. What is this? Increase the area of effect or the angle of an attack cone. Sure. Seems like a good idea. I do like the fact that you can burn a lot of people at once. Where everybody else was... Well, I guess the first guy did a wave attack. Did we kill somebody? Oh, that's right. We got burn damage. So even if he leaves our vision, he's still like on fire. I might have... I think we need to start... We might need to do the walking into strat. It's dangerous because if you don't kill them, you'll die. But I think we might do more damage in front of us, and walking away is not going to help. Health and defense. I mean, it's been... I mean, look, my health's like full. So our regen plus our chances to like not get hit definitely work. Okay, now we can take out the fatty. I didn't get anything for that. Well, that was very anticlimactic. I thought we'd get like an item. Well, shit. Force damage. Force might be a new thing, actually. Maybe that wasn't in the game. Did I get anything for killing the fat guy? Okay, we at least got something there. I was about to say, this game's fucking rigged. I like lightning. We'll go defensive. You don't need to move fast if you can't take damage. Especially, like I said, later in the game anyways. Moving fast ain't gonna help. So what is the point? We'll do the balls. I like it. I guess we should have just kept... Okay, now they're shooting fire. I thought those were my fires, even though they're not the same color as the fire I shoot out. No, I didn't think it would hurt me. The fact that you're still hitting the likes, dude, that's dedication. I think we can go... Might as well go fire wave. Always fire. Even though I don't know how I'm really killing people in hell with fire. Especially these guys, it's like the fire map. You think they would be semi-immune to it. They would put that shit somewhere in the lore. Make it harder. Thank you so much for the like stuff. I'm hoping that whatever game, the horror game that Dan streamed today is a good one. So far, every day since. He always starts it a little early, but it's not 24/7. But the past 2 days have been a fun one. What time are we? God damn, 16 minutes? They definitely didn't get the memo of the 20-minute mark. I mean, I know that when they came out, it was 30 minutes, but somewhere down the line, they could have updated that shit. Crit chance or radius? We'll do that. Somewhere down the line, they could have, you know, made it 20. Adjust. There had to have been people complaining about it taking too long. I guess by then, they already have everybody's... money, so they don't give a shit. Damage. I don't know if that was like point valued or percentage. I'm dying. Next time I level up, I'm gonna do water. Thank God. We'll go for... All right, all good. I definitely like the water just because I don't drink soda. Not because I hate soda, just because I try my best not to be a fatty. And since it has that carbonation to it, I like it. Another game that I haven't played in forever, I'd really like to play it again. Are you telling me this dude's not a boss? Is backpack battles. Even though its mascot is a furry, but somehow I saw past that. Fun ass game. However, it's been out so long that I would assume that the only people who are playing that shit are people who only played it. Hovani, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Keep the fire going. Dude. Part of me wants to die, dude. I can only stream for so long. Usually 2 hours is my time. We're on hour 3. I gotta wrap this shit up, B. Can you save this game at all? Is that possible? Attack speed? Should have probably went multi-strike. Can you not like save?
The best vampire survivors like.
You saying this one is Killjoy? I'm more of a death must die guy. I need to find more people so I can take a poll. So far, I think everybody, I mean, I've only asked, only one other person has answered and they said this one, so. So far, I'm a minority. But I'm definitely a death must dyer myself. I just like it because you definitely have, like, death must die. Like I always say, looks is not the most important, but it does look better, and I like the fact that it has different, like, variety. Do we go multi? I'm assuming that every shot can hit off the multi thing. Connor, how's it going? I'm so used to looking at my phone because sometimes people need me to leave the house. But now that I don't have a car, I don't have to worry about that anymore. What are they gonna do? Meet me ride my bike? You out of here? Thank you. Like I've been saying, especially with the like button. I don't know how you hit that shit so much times. Thank you, and thank you again. I owe you a lot. But peace out. Hopefully see you again in the future. I'm gonna be honest.
I hated it at
I'm just gonna
0,
quit.
Liked it for
No,
like 80.
he got me
and
playing more.
Now I hate the fucking game again. So all it did was come back full circle.
The man himself. Thank you so much there, Con. Okay. I mean, obviously, I don't want to die because I would like to win. But I'm equally running out of time. Some would say even I've already ran out of time. Multi-strike. I mean, so far this is... Oh, I forgot all about this guy. I thought he was on map 1. Or is he the boss on map 1? I think the boss on map 1. Oh shit, get out. Maybe he was on... I don't know, dude. That was years ago. I always think that... and when it comes to playing these games, like early release, I always think it was like this shit happened yesterday, but really it probably happened years and years ago. I want to take this. Oh shit. We've already put something in the well. Might as well take the... What's this do? On hit, physical damage. Let's do that then. I can't put it in the well. We've already put our thing in. It would have been cool to also have the spike, the... No, okay. I do remember. The things that at the start when I was complaining how those items got there, those items are always there. And that's why I was like, why wouldn't I have other items in the chest? If that was the case. Especially with all time spent, like Paul's. Imagine how much the run actually takes. To leave a review and say, please God, change the time. But if I ever get time trek, if you think 30 minutes or something, that game will trick you into like playing for 2 hours. Like I said, it's like they have it set up where it's like 5-minute intervals and then like you take like a little break. And I used to praise it for it being 5 minutes. But once you start understanding the game a little bit more, you realize it actually takes like 2 hours. Because it's like a roguelike where you have a map and you go on to different sections. And the first section alone takes like 2 hours to get there. Let's go area. It definitely seems the fire guy is the easiest. Or maybe just going health on the fire guy is what you were supposed to do in the first place. I mean, now we're at... This is where you get to that part where you can walk into shit. This is where you know you're strong. There's two ways to know that you're strong in a survivor's like. One, if you can stand still and kill everything without moving. Two, if you can walk into shit without getting hurt. We are at the walk-in phase. Standing phase. Standing and be... Good night indeed there, Trek. Hopefully I'll be out of here soon. Either through death or victory. Death is looking a little bit more tempting. But peace. Keep doing area, I guess. I was semi-tempted into regen, but I don't know, fucking health is at full. It seems to regen pretty fast. Probably has to equally do with being defensive, so it's not like I'm losing a lot of health to regen in the first place. Alright, so I say we skip out on regenning and focus more on anything else. We do have to be slightly careful when walking into, because they do have people with bombs. Do a pack speed. Time is going. I know it is. Shit's more like a fucking chore. It's like a job to make it to the end. It's like once you beat it with one person, there's no need to ever play that person ever again. Even though I feel like the first time I played this game, I did make sure to beat it with each person. There's no way I did that just streaming. I must have been like addicted outside of it. I usually try to hold playing games off until I stream so that I can, like, you know, be a responsible adult and get actual shit done. Go wave. However, I am a human being. So every now and then I do fail at that task. Today I kept trying to make myself fire up Planet Crafter, but I was like, we're not doing it. It'd be a lot more fun if I just play it from the beginning when streaming and semi forget what to do it. The fun thing about Planet Crafter is that game I actually like to play, and I've only played it once. I make it sound like I played it multiple times, but I like playing that game in hard mode. So basically if you die, you have to start all the way back over. And I just like it for the pure fact because it makes it more intense. However, when it very first starts off, you can't go far because you have to, like, you're on a planet. You try to terraform it, so there's no oxygen, so you have to stay close to your capsule. We'll do block. I should have did area. You have to stay next to your capsule a lot because that's where you're gonna get your oxygen from. And then once you start building out stuff and you start making sure to have air on you, it gets a little less intense, but I'm telling you, the first part, especially if you could die at any time and have to restart. That might be the only game I've ever played Iron Man mode on. Like straight up hardcore. But the game really is not like super difficult. It's just the whole, if you die, you're fucked. Go. I don't think the difficulty changes. It's just make sure not to die. When I played it in early access, I definitely got to like the end of where they made it, like how much they built onto it, which it wasn't even. I don't even think it was close to done. I think you pretty much at the point that I played it, you pretty much could put water, like you could get it to rain on the planet, but outside of that you couldn't do anything else. But you basically start off on a deserted planet that looks like Mars, and your whole goal is to just bring it back to life, which is quite cool. Defense, my fucking god. We shall get through it. All right. I know it's 8 minutes. I can't. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I am over my time by a lot. There is a new map. I've never seen that before. What is... Yeah. Maybe that's even a new... They probably just did new maps. Maybe a new person. That looks sick. Maybe I shouldn't have restarted. Anyways, as always, chatters, lurkers, anyone and everyone in between, I truly appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you once again. Thank you there, Trek. Thank you, Connor. Gross. Hovani. Killjoy. Thank you. Beat. Thank you as well. Gray. Call me Beast, the dude. Dude who cares. Thank you, thank you. Terp Dog. Vape. Thank you. Dim. Verger. Kevin, sincerely. Colin. User random numbers. Tommy. Jake. Thank you. Parks. Death. 247. Brandon. Thank you as well. Yum. Thank you. It's Wheezy. Brandon. Thank you. Christian. Thank you as well. Tyler. Much love. Apple. Killshot. Thank you. Jax. Seabear. Kirk. Brett. Thank you. Logan. Jay. Psychotic. Zoo. Pancake. Frog. Thank you. Ian. Thank you as well. Or Ian. Rex. Daniel. Sammy. Jordan. Gene. Sensil. Kevin. Insight. Tony. Kevin Frost. Thank you. Yaza. Sushi God. John Van Jean. Or would it be John Van John? Whatever. Redhead. Thank you. Much love to you as well. Burrito. Thank you. Griff. Thank you as well. Raving. Thank you. Connor. ZZ. Han. Thanks. Hey, beat twice. Yeah. Yay. Thank you. Han Sung. Thing. Scene. Thank you. Gilrod. We're gonna have to start saying full names now that there's like multiple people with the first part. Evo. Scene. Kids. Thank you. Carter. Band. Kareem. Pete's. Okay. Thank you. Drew, thank you. Ken of Whoop Ass, always great to have you. Bearded, Tommy, Trace, Nate, Niles, Extroverted, Peterson, 916, Ghost, Jewel, Papa, thank you. One and only, you as well, thanks. Zach, Souls, Peter, Bomb Boy, thank you, always stopping by. Bird, Mopa, Epic, Dev, Garth, Blender, Smokey, Randy, Jedi, Max, Brian, Albert, Wide Body, Avocado, Joda, Vegito, Drive, Yaza, welcome. Daniel, thanks, and the puppy himself. Thank you. I am out. Truly appreciate it. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is free game day. If it's nothing great, most likely we'll be playing Planet Crafter.